Well, now I'm spoiled.
I'll be spoiled if you get a drink. Not bad. We got started at 7:30. That's pretty good. No, it's fine. They had plenty of work to do before you got here, so that's fine.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's not even done for 5 minutes.
I get here early because I'm sleeping.
So does anyone want to do the background questions?
Yeah, so we got to do the background questions with the connections, right?
Yep.
Or no, the background questions or the connections?
Connections.
Well, we have to do both.
Connections are how you know each other.
Well, we have to kind of share the background so everybody knows our backstory.
Oh shit! I still have to do the.
Well, they don't necessarily have to know the intimacy of your backstory.
Well, I mean,
The connections are designed to create familiarity as to how you might know each other. Some of you may know each other more specifically than others.
right.
As long as it's
I know.
not-
I know I know Dunwin from when we share each other's panties.
Are we online?
It's perfect. Yeah, we're online.
I'm not gonna say this. Okay, so my background question. Why was the community you grew up in so reliant on nature and its creatures? I chose, we're a group of hermits who try to coexist peacefully with nature. And then, what was the first bond you made with a wild animal and why did it end? And I chose a frog, and we fell out of a tree together and I squished him. Then I ate him. And then I'm trying to figure out who has been trying to hunt you down and what do you think they want from you? And I think they want.
What lineage did you go? Sorry, Ivar. What lineage did you go with? Ancestry.
Human.
Human. Okay. The human rogue.
Yeah.
Girl or boy?
I don't know. You tell me.
You
I'm
tell
saying
me.
a boy.
Boy.
Is he hot? Is he hot?
Is he hot?
Yeah.
Quick, roll a d20 to see how it
Very
drops.
good. Roll a d20. You're not hot. You're.
He's a 1. Oh.
Go
So,
for a bit.
they want access to my hermit plant. I don't know if that's what you call it. That's what I'm calling it. But I'm trying to figure out who's hunting me down. Who should be hunting me down?
Who should be hunting
Goblin?
me down?
We don't have any of us are goblins,
What-
right?
The guys who clean up the
You're an
zoo.
Indian, right? The guys who clean up the zoo.
I'm a monkey.
Shit all over the
Oh,
place
you're a
here.
monkey.
Get her.
You stole what you thought was a drop of food and very valuable. Someone's after you because you did.
And I ate it.
And you ate it and then passed it.
And then threw it at
Because it was a
them.
realm.
What?
But they have it back now. So
What was your name again?
Onyx.
They don't really have a fun girl for us to use yet. Just in case.
I have some at home.
Yeah. Sure. Here's Def Leppard. I don't think I have any monkeys.
I'm a giant.
You're a giant?
Eight
Oh,
feet. 8
oh,
feet.
like a giant, man.
8 feet. You said about 8 feet.
About 8 feet. Well, you know what? You could just like totally use one of my
Female?
Goliaths.
Female? Female.
Oh, yeah. Female. I don't know about that.
What's your name?
I am mixed.
Oh
And
shit, we gotta start writing this down.
And Wyatt.
Call her Stevie for short.
Stevie
Madame,
Nicks?
what's your name?
I'm
There you go. That
my
looks like
talkie.
a Def Leppard.
my name.
She's from the infamous
How do you
Shiitake
spell my
family.
talkie?
She's of the Maitake branch.
How do you spell it? Spell it?
MAITAKE.
Say that one more time.
Thank you.
MAI. And then take. TAK.
M-A-I-T-A-K-E.
She goes by my.
I am Dunwin, D-U-N-W-Y.
One more time.
D-U-N-W-Y.
And what ancestry are you?
Underborn, or Damon.
Ooh,
So,
David.
And is Mary at the end, or
you guys want my name now? Tobo Jack.
Okay.
J-A-K.
Hobo?
Hobo.
J-A-K, no C?
No.
Hobo no homo.
You're home.
Hobo no homo.
Well, no home.
I've already, not my
Yes.
Shiloh, what are you?
They talk about God monkey.
What's your name?
J-A-K.
Beryl?
Daryl with a B.
Let's see.
Your race again?
Damon.
I have plenty of rivets.
And
No.
Shiloh, what were you again?
Rick Horn.
I don't know. Ivor, your Sherman.
Oh, excuse me.
Gabriel.
You're right, Colin.
Dracona.
I keep saying Dracorin, but that's like the.
Oh, you're not you're not Damona, you're Dracona, right?
I'm Dracona. Bill's Dave.
Okay, yeah, give the Damon to Bill.
I have it.
Okay. You're Dracona.
Basically like a dragon born.
Yep.
I
Okay.
keep for some reason I keep plans for
Because D&D
Not you.
Just shut your chat. Just shut your yeah.
That's an axe.
Carla, what's your name?
Wait, you want me to ask people
No.
questions?
Yes, I want you to ask
Ask
a question.
And you're a giant.
It's not quite a monkey, about as close as you're gonna get.
Oh my.
So I got him. I got everybody.
I'll make sure to bring my
Bring your proper mini.
this is the first mushroom person that I played around with, and
The Dowry Boys.
Fun girl.
Fun girl. Everybody's got to have a. Can you check the audio for me, that bad?
at the bar.
Make sure it's not obnoxious.
Your bits again.
Okay.
You can I see in your future a wrinkled sack.
There's a bumpy road ahead.
Lots of ridges and edges.
Rich, for your pleasure.
It tain't good. I see you falling into a dirty hole.
Is that the
Again,
neighborhood you're
again,
from?
again.
Tate Hood?
I see bread. Lots of bread making.
That's right.
Why was the community you grew up in so reliant on? Our microphones aren't on.
What is your cost?
Laura,
Bill?
I'm a Seraph.
Thanks, honey.
After sharing your character,
Mine was. Yours weren't.
It's still thinking.
any of these questions to other.
Okay.
Okay.
We are. Why was your community you grew up in so reliant on nature and its creatures?
What was your community first?
I'm a something born, wild born.
Okay.
Wild born. And we're a group of hermits who try and coexist peacefully with nature.
I'm using all
I'm not good at backstories. So.
because there's like different.
What was the first bond you made with a wild animal, and why did it end? A frog.
You ate
We
it.
fell out of a tree together,
Squished it
and
and
then
ate it.
him. Yeah, and then who's been trying to hunt you down, and what do you think they want from you? And I think they want access to my hermit clan.
Connections.
That's what I think. But I'm trying to figure out who is trying to hunt me now.
Once you're back,
You
didn't
okay.
bring any counters.
I think they're saying goblins, but
Is this
I don't
just
know if
shadowy
that's what
things? Or are you just paranoid?
Who has been trying to hunt you down?
Maybe you're just paranoid.
Experience.
I don't think I'm here.
Set of narrative
You're a
words
monkey.
that represent-
Yeah.
Maybe you are. Maybe you're trying to make me paranoid.
Yeah. Maybe we are.
Okay.
Okay. I don't hear.
Am I not speaking about it?
No. I'm saying I don't hear. Sometimes we get stuck
Oh, okay.
and I don't hear any static.
Oh,
So I'm
good.
thinking it's going to be goblins, but should it be a specific goblin or just goblins in general or a goblin tribe?
you want.
What, like they're specifically hunting you? Like just
Yeah,
every
it
now and
says
then
who
you're
has been trying to hunt you down. So it should be a
Is
specific goblin, a goblin
Goblins are so
tribe.
creative.
It could be a one-eyed goblin. Like everybody.
No.
Goblins trying to assassinate you.
He's a high class
Noble
hobgoblin. So he's a hobgoblin.
A
That way
noblin.
he's harder to
Hobnob
kill.
goblin.
He's a hobby
He's
noblin.
also known as his name is Nobby.
He's a knob goblin.
Hob the
Knob.
hobgoblin. Hobby the knob goblin knob gobbler.
Oh wow, that really worked so good. I didn't
Yeah.
even see that coming.
He's a
I'm
knob
playing
goblin.
knob goblin.
It's like the
No,
idea-
I saw the freaking like smoke coming out of her ears with the gears going, and I'm like, here comes something.
I like
You're not gonna get away with that without her saying something.
I don't hear.
And you sure his name isn't
static.
Oh, good.
Spudberry Fanny Spackle?
Berry Fanny Spackle.
Some goblin named Spudberry Fanny Spackle is after me. No. And then GM to generate 2 starting experiences for your character. So I got those. Okay. I think I told you guys what my other one was gonna be. The camouflage. Will it blend?
Okay, I will read my background questions.
Okay.
Elucidate you all. Who's the god you've devoted yourself to, and what incredible feat did they perform for you in a moment of desperation that made me indebted to them? I follow Lord Galvin the Fallen, arbiter of justice, champion of the oppressed, patron of broken things, defender of lost causes, and bringer of vengeance. When I called upon him, he lent me his strength to heal my loved ones and punish those who destroyed my home. How did my appearance change after taking my oath? My skin took on the complexion of churning magma, so it's kind of black with like red streaks that kind of squirms and shit.
Sexy baby.
And in what strange or unique way do you communicate with your god? I kneel prostrate with my elbows and forearms on the ground, palms face down, and I press my left ear to the ground. Yep. Well, it's because he's a fallen god, so he's downstairs.
Somewhere downstairs, yeah.
You listen to the ground to hear him.
Or is it like
It's just like praying.
command or crap?
Yeah, it's more like you know what kowtowing is?
Or do you find something?
Like the Chinese pull on down
Yeah.
flat, except head to the side.
We got almost threw that plate into the sink, thinking someone had left it out. It had been there for so long that I forgot you were cooking crab cake.
So you forgot to, or you weren't here. I'm being hunted by a knob goblin.
Like some gobble knobs.
He likes to gobble knobs.
Knob gobbler.
From clan
Hobnobber.
from clan Knobgoblin.
A
The
hobgoblin
Goblin from the
clan
Hillside Clan,
Knob-
known as the Backdoors. The Backdoor Clan are a bunch of goblin knobbers.
They scream as they run into the fight. Milk, milk, lemonade. Around the corner, fudge is made.
Do we start going around?
Yeah.
They've been chasing the Simia ever since then. Oinks has been on the run.
Onyx. My
Oinks.
name's not Oink.
That you have to use her language.
You want to go next?
I guess so.
So we have to tell the truth with these backgrounds.
He's the only. He's
Well, I mean,
the one
well,
who asked if he's not
oh,
prepared.
For you, I think it's,
So, Bill's not- yeah,
it's a
fine.
measure of
You can
dementia
know
and
All right.
creativity.
I don't know. You tell me.
All right. So I'm Beryl Disc. I'm a Dracona wizard. I have a
No.
small.
No, sweetie.
Oh.
Just we're trying to
just
the
my
questions.
background questions. Okay.
Yeah, that way we know how to answer each other.
My first one was, what did your community use to count on you for, and how did you let them down? And I was guarding the eggs, watching over the hatchlings, and I nodded off for a little bit, and there was an earthquake, and something fell and cracked one of them. So it really pissed at me.
I'm sure you accidentally made omelets out of the hatchery eggs.
And then my second question was, I spent my life searching for an object of great significance. What is it, and why is it so important to you? And so I'm looking for the Eye of Rapar, which is a blue sapphire egg, which has the ability to repair broken eggs.
The Eye of Rapar.
And then my last one
Absolutely
was,
love it.
The Unscrambler.
I have a
The Unscrambler. I cast Unscramble. I love it.
I've been commissioned by the king to help Humpty Dumpty
Get back together again.
and then
What name did you go with, Ivar?
Hobo Jack.
So much.
AK, no secret.
J-A-K.
Bobo
So it makes it
Jack. Are
fantasy.
you from the Meoth tribe?
You'll have to find that out through role playing.
He doesn't have a house. He lives in a box.
Far in the Back Ridge Mountains of the glacial shale, the famous clan of
Deep
Meoth
brown hole.
sees their favorite companion off
In
into
the
the wild,
brown
Hobo
sticky
Jack.
hole of
And there, Hobo Jack turns to look at the clan of Meoth, and he says, "I am Hobo Jack Meoth," as he walks into the wild.
As he descends into the dark shade.
You know what? No, stop.
She's just helping.
And
No,
what was
he's
your-
not helping. He is.
Oh, that you already did.
I have one more.
Oh, okay.
I have a powerful rival named Risa Hartley, who's a Ruby Dreadhorn, who used to pick on me when we were studying at the college. And so I decided that I was tired of him being bullied around by him. He was a couple of years ahead of me, and so my magic never quite caught up to his while we were at school. But after leaving school, I figure I'm going to gain power, and I'm going to be the end of him for being a dick.
Match games!
So you're the
Match games!
you're that black defaulted.
What are we gonna do about you lean back?
How do you get your evasion?
I don't know.
How do you get your evasion?
Between you and Bill, we might as well play on the other side of the
Your
room.
armor's like the armor, whatever armor you have.
Ed.
You
Hey,
gotta
for your
like tighten up
pregnant
the
belly.
chairs so they don't let you lean back.
All right, next.
Next.
Okay, right here.
Terrible creature hurt your community and you vowed to hunt it down. What is it and what unique trait or trail or sign does it find?
So you got +3 to your starting
Leopard killed my community.
No.
And I falsely got it to befriend me, only I fell in love
your
with
starting
it.
evasion?
And now I
Yeah.
keep it as a reminder how much I hated my community.
Where do you
No, goblins
Well, I get
ransacked
over
and
here, I
pillaged
get
my
the
village.
Were they not
sign
goblins?
+2 and +1.
Connections, not goblins
Not
ransacked your village.
What is starting evasion?
I did hobgoblin.
For
Okay, so
well,
Wait,
is
can I
it
add
using
those
one of
or not?
the rogue character sheet?
Can I add those
Yeah,
to my
It should
agility
be
and
written
stuff? or
on
not?
there.
It's not.
Oh yeah,
I gave him
you get
a blank one to
So I
work
can-
on.
I can, with my experience, I can add +1, +2, and +1 to any of these, right?
That's per
You start out.
When
Your class starts off with a base evasion.
Okay.
Start at
So you
Yeah.
don't know
12,
the
okay.
base evasion for rogue?
12
Okay.
Yeah, that
Plus- +2.
Yeah, they're quick.
it's
Okay,
way up
but
there.
here's the deal.
They're quick.
So anyway, yeah.
+2.
So
I know that. Hang on.
goblins
I'm not done
ransacked
with
and
that
pillaged
yet.
my village.
So
The
it says-
leader has a deformed
I get,
foot,
I get, yeah, I got them right
abnormally
there.
large,
I can
like
put
a
those-
giant.
Those don't get added up here. They get added.
Oh, interesting.
So like
What?
he's half
Need to
giant.
fix that.
A half
You
giant
just
goblin?
get,
And his name
Added?
is Romper.
They you have to use both. You use the-
My brain just gets somewhere and I can really hold.
So it doesn't, I don't have to put.
I'm just glad your brain went somewhere. It means it had to come
No,
from somewhere
okay.
too.
Okay.
It's,
And
it's,
your first kill almost killed you too.
Right.
What was it, and what
Like
part
how
of
is
you
it?
was never the same?
Okay.
A black
Yeah.
leopard protecting its
Ay,
young
ay.
cub almost killed me, so I had to kill her instead,
Alright,
right,
not
just-
realizing she was protecting her young. So I raised the cub as my child.
I start
Those
with
have-
2 fear.
fail roll.
I have 2 fear.
And
I get to start with 2 fear.
You've
Mhm.
traveled to many dangerous lands, but what is the one place you refuse to go?
That's
I refuse to go to the land of the dwarves because I'm claustrophobic.
I love it.
And you started a tavern way down in the.
You do add 2 to your evasion.
Yeah, okay. I was just double checking on it if I needed to add new things to the scores. Which is not gonna be easy, you know. Evasions.
Who from your community
sorry.
taught you to have confidence?
Honors.
Well, I am the community. I am never alone, and I am never. I am collected, you see.
Finally
As a fun
happened.
grow. Therefore, I have confidence upon you. I am.
You're
Are you a member
boring
of the
me.
famous Shiitake family?
Well, they are many first
Of the Maitakis? The phylum Maitake?
Sometimes the outsource of
I swear it's Sam Riegel and Laura Bailey. They both do this to each other.
Where's 6? Where's 5? Where's 6? Oh, you done 6 right now?
Look at Ivar's face. It's classic.
All right, what questions do I have to answer now?
Who
I
was
don't
it
see
here,
something.
and how did it happen? But you see, I was
What?
involved in love with the grandpa in place there. His name was
Did you
Russell.
pile them on top of each other?
I did 7 first.
Yeah.
You should have been Rusty. That would have been perfect. That would have been the connector.
He was just told
The fallen love. Oh, that's true.
no.
I'll be
Well, you have to
rusty.
be a clank.
And he's like,
No, you'll be from Rusty Trombone.
hey,
I'll show her how to do one. Spores got to get blurt.
charismatic. I tell you, he could pop a stone into a pocket of a bowl. Anyways, the thing is, Rusty has sweet talk. Remember I showed him this amazing farm where our young would be, grow up amongst the foliage. Unfortunately, this place was bare and bushy and minimal. Now, when I was a we turned this place into a factory that becomes more. So we turned my home on my father, the baby, into a case of a and I'm very excited.
He just really loves you. He turned your nursery into his nursery, so you're together.
So that you can have babies together.
Mark,
Give birth to nuts and bolts.
I mean,
Two little like like these cyborg mushrooms running around. Their names are nuts and bolts.
Kill me. Kill me. Kill me.
Anyway, the place is now called the Mechanical Garden. That's it. Anyways, for my third
I mean, it's
question-
still a garden.
for my third and
As long as it can grow on metal.
Oh, mold.
It says you've always looked up to another bard. Who were they and why did you idolize them? Now, you see, among the fungi, you think, oh, I was just a man by myself, right? But no. There was this lady. She's a fawn, okay? Her name is Paris Dolly. She could speak to your soul, I say, songs that have true empathy. I really resonated. It told a story every single song she told me. I wanted to replicate that, so I went out and I decided to try and see the world like 10 stars.
All right.
Now it's just
Connections. I feel like you two definitely have a connector with the Knobgoblins.
yeah.
So maybe you guys can figure that one out. How do you guys know each other?
You're Wanderborn?
Yeah.
And I'm Wildborn.
Not bad.
No, I'm
nomadic
Wildborn.
and wild.
Do the
Wild
poll.
Born,
Do the math.
You're the Wanderborn. They're both wild.
So we could be from neighboring villages.
Neighboring villages.
Okay.
So my connection questions are: what did you confess to me that makes me leap out into danger for you every time? What animal do I tell you that you remind me of? After sharing your characters, ask any of these questions to the other members from the party.
Basically, we choose one for a different
Yeah.
person.
And then what affectionate nickname have you given me? So, because we're both, and we have the hobgoblin. Goblins.
They gotta not be.
It's canon. It's canonical.
Not goblins. Shiloh, like Lincoln. So, what did you confess to me that makes me leap out into danger for you every time?
She's explosive.
That the lead Knobgoblin, left, a note saying that he was going to ransack your village. That he was going for your guys' village next.
Looking for the universal cock ring of truth.
Oh my God, everybody. Yeah. You got my back, Professor.
So the lead hobgoblin is after the
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, do you have your background questions ready? Let's hear them.
What did you get caught doing
In front of
that
everyone?
that exiled you from your home community? You used to have a different life from this one, and you tried to leave. You tried to leave behind. Who from that life is still chasing you? My husband.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Who from the other life were you most sad to say goodbye to? My parents.
All right.
So, connections.
Should we do one question each and go around and then cover?
Is-
What did I recently convince you to do that got us both in trouble?
Pick one.
Pick one.
Pick someone.
Yeah.
No.
Or someone can
Read it
answer it.
again.
Stand up for some
What did I-
looking runt that was getting that was getting picked on by the city guard.
No, I wouldn't do that. What did I recently convince you to do that got us both in trouble? Probably you, because you're
Oh, it's
lucky.
probably eating something.
Let's see. Oh, I convinced you to eat a bunch of rotten fruit with me because I'm
Love
a
it.
bum and that's all I had. And I saw you were getting drunk, so and then we got in trouble by the city guard.
Love it. Love it.
There you go.
All right.
And then you threw the fruit at my cat. And that
That's how you guys
What's your
live.
cat's name?
Onyx.
Points.
Onyx.
Ever since
I know,
then,
oinks.
he's
O-N-Y-X.
been cursed with
Oinks.
flatulence.
No.
Softo poo.
Okay. What's a question from yours?
Beware the Shiitake
It's
clan.
a +2 ranged weapon.
Shut up.
What have you asked me to keep
Shut
an
up.
eye out for, and why are you worried about it?
Wait, what was the question?
What have you asked me to keep an eye out for, and why are you worried about it?
I mean, I want to say overripe fruit, but
No, I got a good
Signs
one.
and portents from Lord Galvin.
odd things to eat because I want to try everything.
Why am I worried? Oh, yeah.
Are you
Anybody else?
What?
All right.
Yeah,
Bill,
go
your
next.
turn.
Yeah.
Pick someone and ask them a question.
Well, let's Have
No,
them
you
read
can
the
just ask it
question
of the
and then,
party, right?
Yeah,
Or either or.
and then who
What promise did you make me agree to should you die on the battlefield?
Hey, you have any more of those?
don't eat me.
Doing.
Yeah, I do.
I made you
I'll share
promise.
with you my my quest for the Eye of Rapar. And then
Give him your
if I should die, I want you to try and find this
Those
sapphire,
commercials.
blue sapphire egg and take it back to my village
Like you're having sex with a can of
in
soda.
the Netherwell village in
Ooh,
the
it's 0
Shattered
calorie,
Woods.
right? Thanks.
Yeah, it's zero,
Excellent.
zero, nothing.
Okay, and well, you'll tell me that.
That's good.
I got another
Oh,
one
flavored
that
water.
we can share.
Okay.
It's one of the best flavored
friendly
waters.
competition
Polar.
do we have? Who can get drunk faster?
that.
Oh no, that's definitely gonna be me. You're a giant. Your turn.
All right. I'll throw out the second one. What weird or strange fascination do we both share?
Shiny.
Your character was the bard, right? Or
No,
bard,
Some of
the
the
wizard,
Dracona.
Dracona, yeah.
Ask me.
Do you look for signs and
Some of
portents?
those.
Do you look for signs and portents?
Sorry, didn't mean to bum you out.
I think that
Do you?
Well-
we still have the same fascinations.
Not really. I have like the carved stones, but
Okay. I mean, do you like do any like
There's sweet pea.
fortune telling or
You
astrology,
got one
anything
here?
like that? Do you like look for hidden messages
He does
from the
like
gods?
Suki for sister.
Yeah, what kind of wizard are you?
Casey.
That's
my
like
god.
a powerful wizard.
That's my
Okay.
All wizards are powerful. Oh,
Yeah, I know. She had them.
I'm a
taxidermy.
war wizard.
war wizard.
Wow, okay, I don't feel so bad asking the questions.
The school of war.
Okay.
Ask her about the kitty
We have the
socks.
same
Well,
fascination.
send me like if you got
today.
pictures of each of them. They send it to
With
me.
the
She
dead.
had the kitty socks.
Yeah.
Well, I like
I have
creating them, and
these
you
socks
like
melted.
playing with them, or what?
I like animated.
If it wasn't for the amazing.
Or are you gonna be
I'm assuming you like battle.
There's enough weird in the
Yeah,
corner of that
yeah,
world.
battle wizard.
You will
The school of war was my battle.
you seek out battle.
Is it safe to?
Do you seek out
I
fights?
think it's safe to, to say that.
I don't run away from them, so
Okay.
I don't know if I kind of a
No, this isn't
I would-
philosophy, so.
Eagerly look for.
So you like to get into trouble?
I like to look for opportunities to visit vengeance.
Yeah, just when you get a chance, not right now.
I
Just
think
send it to
living
me.
things.
Meshes
I
that
have that going with
It's
the.
like-
I think living things
Text
deserve
it, 'cause I can't get stuff off of it.
You just
Yeah, that's
roll
good.
up on a living
Okay.
body and make it.
Okay.
We may cross paths with them at some point.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm all
dead
I'm all
dwarf?
down with
That's
vengeance.
Okay.
Okay.
So that,
Yep, I'm down. I'm down with vengeance.
That's a straight sharing fascination or thoughts.
It's still,
Yeah.
I just got it today.
Vengeance.
Lust for vengeance.
Yes.
Oh, not yet.
No, they're all sitting around a table
Yeah.
as you're serving mushroom soup.
Oh,
She's over in the corner peeing in this cauldron. Fresh mushroom soup.
And it looks like a mushroom.
spawning in the cauldron.
Oh, mushroom head.
Ooh,
Ah.
chunky.
Don't look at me that way. That's creepy.
All right.
I'm gonna ask you
Creepy as
this.
fuck.
Why do you ask me so many questions about my god?
Curiosity killed the monkey.
But you're not a monkey. You're a simian.
Let's see. I want to.
Curiosity killed the simian.
Who's next?
That's better.
Hey, Hobo Jack,
Mm-hmm.
what do I do that annoys you?
Everything.
Perfect.
What don't you do?
Hobo Jack
Alright.
was like wandering through the woods and he picked
What
up
animal do
mushrooms
I
thinking they
remind you?
were ready to
Eat or
eat.
smoke.
Please don't eat me.
I raised her from a little
This is
shroom.
what you that you remind me of.
A cave monkey.
A cave monkey.
No, let me take that.
I don't let you eat the fungi.
So, what do you play? A druid or something?
The skittering rock spider.
She's the bard.
Skittering
Yeah.
rock
Slide
spider.
ranger.
What?
Because I'm assuming you're kind of
Hang on a second.
I'm a spider monkey.
you're kind of all over the place and shit.
I'm a spider monkey.
Hyperactive and shit. Yeah.
Skittering spider.
Skittering rock spider.
Skittering rock.
Okay. What are you?
I'm a ranger.
What are you playing, my friend?
A wizard.
A wizard. A cleric. And
No,
Druid.
Sarah. Not a
Sarah.
cleric.
Not
No.
cleric. Copyright pending. Seraph.
Yeah, Sarah.
Seraph.
I think I'm pretty sure
Instead of
cleric's
an
not
oxymoron,
DM,
a,
dude.
No, it's-
a demon
it-
seraph.
I
Oh,
think-
it's not.
I know.
They just didn't want to come up with another cleric.
I get it.
Priest or monk.
I get it. But guess what everybody's going to call it, Matt Mercer? A cleric. A seraph.
Sarah.
A sheriff.
Seraph.
A
Is it
sheriff.
a PH or an F?
Are you a sheriff or a sheriff?
All right.
I'm the sheriff seraph.
Who shot the sheriff? Who shot the sheriff?
Yeah.
Who shot the sheriff?
Name can I
I
give?
shot the sheriff,
Well,
but I
I'll
didn't
name
shoot the
you
shepherdy.
Dublin.
Do dumpling. Do dumpling.
Okay.
Ooh. Is that what I
What-
think it means?
Huh?
A doo-doo dumpling?
I said
No,
dumpling.
do.
Ah.
W.
Doo-doo dumpling.
Okay. What have I discovered about your past that I hold secret from others?
Scrambled eggs.
Woo!
He had to hide the evidence, so he fed the omelet to you without telling you that.
Oh yeah, he's a lizard or something, right? Okay.
He's a
Right. Well, what was
You're
your
going
first one? Your first one, I actually had. I thought I had.
I recently
that we
convinced
got in trouble for.
you to do something that got us both in trouble.
Yes. So I have
He likes
an elemental pet whose name is Zarak.
Uh-huh.
He's like kind of crystalline, and he my experience with him is my precious, which gives me like a +1 when I'm evaluating the quality of like gemstones and stuff like that. And we
Mhm.
tried to boondoggle a fence and claimed that the baubles that you had were more valuable than they actually were, and we had to like beat Pete when he tried to.
You like that
Turn
way
it
when
from
we
the
get drunk
pace.
with me?
Well, I'm gonna stick with that.
We had a
Drunk
fighting
free.
contest, didn't
Okay,
you?
here's my other question. Who from the other life were you most sad to say goodbye to? That's
Yeah, that's
Like,
for you.
that's for me.
That's for you
Yeah.
to build
Yeah.
your shit,
yeah, I know.
and then that's
The
But
questions on
these are the
other side.
connections.
these are the ones you.
It had the same one on both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a reported bug. It's an issue.
Oh, what
Yeah.
was it supposed to say?
Make
I don't
up your
know.
own.
Just make up
I'm
your
not
own.
gonna find it.
Yeah, that one got reported as a bug. It was a duplication bug.
Why do you like the taste of my penis?
Oh,
Why do you act different?
Because it makes
when
my
you're
throat
alone than
burn.
when
what secret of yours?
I got one. No matter what you put, it's
I promise
bad.
not to tell anybody.
All right.
all right. Well,
Where
that
is
sucks.
Maitake from? What's the name of the place that Maitake is from?
What's it supposed to say? It sucks, man. What does yours
So
say?
you're a rogue. So
The fungal
What does
root,
yours say?
But it became.
Well, I have one
The
that's
metallic
what
part.
secret about yourself have you trusted only with
Next.
me?
What's the name of the place that you identify from? That you come from?
okay, what
Alright.
what embarrassing thing do you find secretly hilarious?
Where did I put it?
Say that again.
Every time I ask you something,
What
you get like,
embarrassing
I know, I
thing do you
do.
find secretly
I was
hilarious?
trying to get it, put it away for safekeeping, and then I.
Barrel.
I'm just making.
Barrow, where are you from?
Oh, where am I from? I'm from the Netherwell village in the Shattered Peaks.
Netherwell of the Shattered Peak.
You have to answer this
Love it.
question. Why do you grab my hand at night?
Because I'm trying to slit your wrist.
Sleepwalking. Sleepwalking.
I was hungry.
Where are you from?
I hadn't named.
Dunwood.
I hadn't named
Awesome.
the. Give me a minute.
Hilarious.
Hobo Jack, where are you from?
I don't know what world are we in.
Doesn't matter. It's not. It's anywhere.
make up the-
make up
Oh.
a city you think you'd be from.
There,
Based on your
there's a
background.
list
Oh,
on the page.
okay. There's a list somewhere?
Yeah.
There's a list?
Yeah.
There's
There's a list?
suggestion.
Yeah, there's,
Oh, region names. Oh, I get it. Here we go. Region names. Okay.
there's a place name and region names. So, yeah, what you need to look at it.
Forest.
Rift,
I had already
Rift
written
Cavern.
it down. I was
Oh,
saying I already
Rift
had it.
Cavern.
I was looking.
Rift Cavern.
yes.
I gotta write down where I'm from.
It's no longer inhabited. We had to move.
Because of the seep.
Hey, next.
Sure.
What made you realize you were stuck to build frames?
Where do you write down where you're from?
On your paper somewhere.
Write down notes.
Okay,
You
I'm
just
from.
make something up, Carla. It doesn't have to be something that you obviously
Oh,
didn't write
God,
down.
there
You
is.
want
She wrote it down somewhere. She
Yeah.
just couldn't find it.
I'm from Mistvale.
Mist Vale.
Mistvale.
Okay.
Do you need my
Mm.
cookies? I got them.
No.
I do too.
Oh, Rift. See if I get it. Slow.
Hmm?
Nothing.
Should be in theater when you do eyeballs like that.
What made you realize we were such good friends?
Hearthbreak.
I'm putting you
Cream
on
of
the
mushroom
spot.
soup.
I'm from Hearthbreak in Coldlands.
Hearthbreak.
When my cat didn't eat
His
you.
family owns a chain of hotels called Hearthbreak Hotels.
Hearthbreak hotels.
Yeah.
Hourly rates available.
It's down at the end of Lonely Street.
Lonely. So lonely.
You guys making fun of Yari again.
No. Right.
The world is many layers. Whether it be forest, desert, mountain, plateaus, mesas or steppes, they're vast ocean, lakes, and rivers. This particular place is called the Verdant Eclipse, a great landmass that sits on the edge of a long forgotten world. This place suffers, but also thrives. It's home to many of those that seek their lives by the ocean shore, deltas of the rivers, the forests and jungles that make up the internal workings of the Verdant Eclipse.
It's an island.
It's a land. It's a place. And here in the Verdant Eclipse is one of the largest cities still standing, called the Haven. The Haven is in the heart of the Heart Tree, a tree that stands a mile tall and almost a mile wide. Many people come from all over the Verdant Eclipse to trade, to profit, to meet, to teach, to learn, to have conversations about what is going on in the Verdant Eclipse and the concerns. This place, the Green Shade Haven, is the heart of what's left. Here, those from the last two communities that watch over those remaining places that are still considered safe, healthy, to travel to hunt in, to seek your wealth and to seek your understanding of the Verdant Eclipse. Here, a fortified town near the edges of the northern blight goes by the name of Cinder's Watch, a great fortress community sponsored by those that keep counsel at the Green Shade Haven. And here, they've built the last bastion of defense against the encroaching blight from the north. The far south, a settlement of pure skullduggery. On the edge of a polluted lake sits the Blight's Edge house, the Blight's Edge town. A settlement where you can come and gamble, you can seek your fortune without worries of rules, but it's the last standing community. All in between the north and the south, strung all up and down the Verdant Eclipse seashore. Hamlets, villages, they fish, they hunt, they make, and they produce, and they live their lives as the north and south keep the blight at bay. However, great ridgeback mountains that make up the spine of the Verdant Eclipse, for the first time, is showing signs of this malignancy, this blighted disease that seems to gradually encroach on the jungles and forests of the Verdant Eclipse. And it's here that we find our 6 weary travelers, tethered together by their understanding of what has brought them to this point, whether of individual purpose or shared purpose of knowing each other. The journey has taken days. But here they stand outside of a hermit's hovel. They know this hovel contains a individual that goes by the name of Babbage, for all intents and purposes, is somebody who is sometimes referred to as an ageless creature. But you all know him to be of the ancestry of Galapa. Turtle entities are known to live for a long time. Sometimes their bravery and their near immortality finds them in very unique situations. But this particular Galapa goes by the name Babbage because he's lived a long time. He's the only one that's ever known the Verdant Eclipse to not be infected with blight. When the north and south were devoid of those things that tried to pull you under and consume bone, marrow, and organ alike, the darking kind of Easterlings that wage battle with each other near the Ridgeback Spine, or the northern spires of the great tree forests that now lie desiccated, rotted, and burning in the far-flung north. The Verdant Eclipse is a place where you find your fortune, but if you want to know the truth of things, you seek out the old hermit. It goes by the name of Babbage. 6 of you have spent a great deal of time thinking back on this opportunity at a small tavern, the foot root of Green Shade. Your memories drift back. The gathered rotted fruit of the nearby trees, offering up opportunity of drink and conversation. A female of elderly age sits across the table from the 6 of you. Well, can't rightly tell you where he is, but if you're truly seeking the source of what the blight is doing and seek to try to stop it, I can only offer up this bit of information. Babbage is an old hermit. He lives deep in the wasting wood, far north of here. Sometimes he caters to the Cinder Watch, helping them solve particular problems or concerns. Some say he's practically a ghost, walking between things without being seen, but his way of concern brings people to him. The 6 of you kind of standing out front of the hovel. Think back from the journey from the roots of the Greenhaven down deep into a small little hamlet called the Dragon's Wing. A hamlet that has only ever catered to the hunting of the nearby forests. 6 of you stand in front of the great racks of fur and scales that are harvested from the woods. There's a smell here. For the first time, you see what the blight does. As you walk through the curing furs and scaly skin around you, you stare and stop at a group of villagers who have corralled a creature in a cage. This low-waist panther sits in the cage, and at first it seems normal. You can't understand why people won't approach it, feed it. But it sits there calmly staring at the 6 of you as you approach it. Growls deep in its chest at the approach of Nyx's leopard. Its eyes open, its teeth bar, and two tongues kind of loll out. An eye on its shoulder opens, one on its back. One on the middle of its forehead, another one on its chest, blinking independently of each other. The bulbous and bulbous kind of infection spores on its skin begin to erupt, and ichor and slime dripping off of it. Again, back in front of the hovel. Journey through the emerald waste, the edge of the northern green-shaped forest. Every now and then, travelers can be seen telling stories and interesting bits of information are beginning to get gathered. Whatever's out there, whatever's doing this has been doing this slowly and for a long time, but recently the rumors build. More information, more insights. Creatures rotted, entire areas of land mired into a muddy bog smelling of sulfur and carbon dioxide fumes rotting the nearby trees. Rumors of the great ents that wander these forests, screaming and wailing at night as their bodies fall to rot and corruption. Blight. Question is, where does this blight come from? Where? Where is the center of this plague? Before long, 6 of you watch as the sun is on the edge of the horizon before going down. You sit in a hermit's garden, waiting patiently for Babbage. And here you see him, coming back through the garden's path, great hulking shell, his withered green and yellow arms, his short green and yellow feet. He is bedazzled with all manner of creature living on his shell, from snake to bird to insect, and then casually flying next to him, the largest praying mantis you've ever seen. He seems to be having a conversation with this fairy. They seem lost in conversation and thought until Babbage stops to see the 6 of you patiently waiting in his garden. He looks up with the signs of an old Galapa. His turtle features, his bright white-gray eyes staring back at you. They all seek strangers in my garden. Fascinating. What do you think of this, Pyrex? There's like clicking and grinding noises. You are correct. They look like fools, so they must be brave. I will speak to you a different day. Well, what brings such 6 interesting folk to my garden?
Well, if you don't mind my saying, sir, we are here seeking an answer to the blight. We hear that you know maybe a thing or two about it. Maybe we can learn how to get rid of it.
I can certainly
We seek to free those oppressed by this curse. Or
Are they impressed by it?
or
They're definitely depressed by it.
That is a fair assumption. Yes.
or visit vengeance on that.
Revenge. You seek revenge without knowing the target of your ire?
Well, that's what we're here to talk to you about.
What can a humble old hermit like myself possibly have to offer such obviously brave and specialized people such as you?
Well, I do like a good story, and I'd love to hear about
That's
what you know.
unfortunate. I don't know. He turns and walks into his hovel.
I supposed to have charisma.
Give me a present. He's turning and currently walking away from you.
My character has no
Oh, thank goodness. It's with hope. And it's 15, 16, 17.
17 with hope?
Yeah.
He stops short of the hovel. You want a story? You seek an answer to speak of stories.
I knew the Verdant Eclipse when there was nothing nefarious. You walked the woods or the steppes or the mesas. Here in this land, everything was perfect. Everything devout to itself and the nature of these things. Now the land rots. The people find reasons and excuses to hide. They seek adventure in other places. They don't want to be a part of the solution. So why should I believe 6 of you want to be a part of the solution?
Did seek you out, sir, and that was no easy.
Old age sought me out first. You'll have to do better than that.
Lord Galvin demands it.
God. Petty things above and below. What do they care of rot? More souls for their kitchen.
Galvin is the Lord of broken things. He seeks to repair this.
Give me a presence, if you would.
I simply seek the person who destroyed my home.
Ah, honesty without vengeance.
16 with fear.
Ooh, I will take that.
Oh, you will be the might of your God without understanding the purpose of these things. She seeks the death for those that cause death. You seek the answers from an entity that could give a fuck about you. Why should I help you?
Fuck them. I need a cure for my affliction.
What afflicts you, dear boy?
A terrible rotting disease.
Yeah.
He's covered in bandages, like gloves and everything. He's got a leather mask and like a hood. He's grimy. He smells like piss, stale piss,
Yeah, give me a
a little
presence.
bit of shit.
Yeah, give me a presence.
Okay. I need to do a presence.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah,
He
so
has
I have to
oinky.
pick which one. Like, okay, this is the good die. The purple's the good die. 7 and so 8 with hope. So 9.
You had them both together, 8 and a 1.
8 and a 1 plus 1. And let's see. Can I use a +2 from No One Looks at Bums?
Yeah, I love that. That's
Okay.
perfect. That's exactly what I experienced
Okay,
before.
10. So that's 9. So 11.
He comes walking towards you.
and you use a hope.
Dear boy.
I guess.
You start out with 2 hope.
Yep.
Yeah, I got.
Did everybody
two
start off with
written
2
down
hope?
right here.
Yes.
Yeah, right here.
2 hope?
Okay. And
Yeah.
you,
Give me a small
You got
hope.
3 now. The maximum hope you can have is 5.
Did you
A reminder, things that you can spend hope on. Advantage, that gives you an extra D6 on your
That's
D12 on your duality roll.
Is that a
You can
good?
use hope
Oh.
based on your abilities. Remember, you can expend hope based on your abilities. So keep those things in mind.
That's like an average roll then. 11. Is
That-
that like?
Dead middle, yeah.
All right, I want to use one of these for D6.
if ever
Could be my stress.
no, you don't have to. You read
Oh, does he have that option? Hey, did you roll your startup dice for being a seraph? Did you know
Yes.
that? Okay, so you have
I
your
got-
startup
I-
dice.
4.
So 14.
Gotcha. Okay,
So a 14,
14.
and I will mark off one of my hopes.
The Galapa Babbage walks over towards you.
You have suffered.
Yes,
I could see it in your eyes. What is your name, dear boy?
Hobo Jacks.
Oh, you've even taken on the name of the obvious inclement of yourself. Look at you, homeless, smelly, ridden with disease, but yet you still try to live your life. Vengeance with knowing, trying while seeing, godless humor not granted. Mushroom soup simply is not my favorite. Why the rest of you are here? Why do you come, Simia?
Trying to save the forest.
Ah, forced. Yes.
Give me a presence, if you would, please.
Uh, 20 with fear. -1, so 19.
19.
with fear.
The forest does rot. It only gets worse with the seasons. As the decay of time and the blight move ever north and south, the Verdant Eclipse its face annihilation for sure. But not all of us here have spoken, have we? Not all of us reach for our voice. Perhaps
Flare
this
my
one
eyes.
wants to be a handbag before he speaks to me.
I flare my eyes and I'm trying to. I'm looking for an item. I'm seeking knowledge of the Eye of Rapar to return to my tribe, and I happen to meet up with these fellow wanderers and figured that
Give me a
safety in
present.
numbers.
Yeah, give me a present.
And then can I use my smoldering gaze to kind of, give like kind of an intimidating presence?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. That's a 12, 14, 13 with, you said it was perform? So it's
Presents.
Presence.
Yeah, you're negative.
Oh yeah. That's the top. I was looking at all the little ones. Yeah, so that's 13.
Hope or fear?
With fear.
With fear? 5 already. This is sweet.
Oh wait, but I gain a hope because I rolled an 8.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
She rolled with 50.
That's one of my
I rolled with
abilities.
fear.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have an ability if I roll.
Each
certain
of you
number.
have come here with determination. I am a humble servant of knowledge. Many have come before you, never to be seen again. Some go out and find what they seek, come back so different, even they have never seen. Is it madness? Is it the rot of the eye or the decay of the brain? What lies out there in the north and the south that slowly consumes this verdant land that we sit in? Is the Verdant Eclipse doomed? I see 6 reasons why it could be doomed. But that's okay. We all have to start somewhere. 300 seasons ago, I journeyed north of the Green Shade. There you'll find a river called the Mayoto River. The Mayoto bargains between the north and south, and the Mayoto is the burning and the birth of my heritage, my ancestry. The eggs laid on the banks of our grounds. We are hatched from the roots of this river. And it was there I journeyed for my 345th season. Year, season after season, I gradually watched that place succumb to the rot. And the Mayatoa was no more. This is now but a polluted swamp of death and decay. From there it crept ever south, ever further into the Verdant Eclipse. There is the place that you seek your answers. Start at the riverbanks. Start at the water that fed the north. Spread this decay ever deeper into the verdant. That's where you can find the beginning of what you seek.
So for clarity, I didn't hear it was the Manitoba River, but I didn't hear where it was.
where it was?
Yeah.
North of the Green Shade.
North of the Green Shade.
Okay. the Green Cave. And it was south of that because it spread north.
Sure, that's how he describes it.
What is beyond the Green Shade?
Ah, the past. Dear one, the past is beyond the Great Chain. You'll know of a place called the Cinder Watch. That is the great fortress that watches over the north. Perhaps a journey there will garner you more information about what is north of the Great Chain and the old home I call my door.
So where do you go to hatch your eggs then?
My people struggle. My people barely find the seashore habitable. From time to time, they journey to small surviving things, but our days are numbered and have been for over 350 seasons.
No, if you don't mind my prying, good sir. Why has no one gone south to investigate this report? Or if they have they not returned with any information?
They have, and they have not. The journey south is even more dangerous than the journey north. There are creatures in the south. I was speaking with my fairy friend there. Pyrex had recently come across a newly rotted area in the south. And here the blight pixies swarm with rot raptors. Even rumors of bog keepers have been seen. Some say they spread the disease fastest. Some say the last thing you ever see when you travel south is a bog keeper.
Vault keeper?
Bog.
Bog keeper. Okay.
There's bog raptors and bog keepers.
Rot raptors. Some say the blighted and bloated pixies. Well, they puppet the rot raptors. And they make their homes in the bowels of the bog keepers. And this symbiotic existence is how they spread their rot. Bowels meaning below, not necessarily their ass, Obo Jack. You love the
Turtle
name, though.
stench.
Very on point. Oh man, I just threw up a little bit. It's like that classic little bit of saliva that creeps, but then you're embarrassed. You suck it right back in.
You can't see it there. I got a leather mask.
Oh, you took that miniature to heart, huh?
Yeah. Oh, hey, why not? Yeah, sure.
You got a gift mask on.
Yeah.
When he takes off all his clothes, they just kind of stand on their own. They're like shells.
So one of the things that's
They
unique
crawl away in
about
the
this
corner.
system is you have your traits in front of you. You don't have to wait for me to ask. As you're hearing the narration of the story being said or told, or the interactions are happening, if your trait inspires you to then ask a question, then you could say something like, would I have a general knowledge of what he's speaking about? And then you could potentially roll
I'm
that trait.
I'm a mushroom that has like knowledge of everything. How far is my knowledge? Because
I would say your knowledge is more based in nature
Well, because
and the fundamentals of nature, unless you have something written in there
it
specific.
says always connected to speak to other fungal across distances to access. The
As long as there's live fungal to access, yeah.
that's what
that
I'm
would-
wondering.
yeah.
Would I like? There might be blighted and fungal, so would I be able to connect to that line? You know.
I like that. Give me knowledge.
Knowledge.
And remember, those little descriptors underneath your traits are examples of why those traits could be used. You don't always have to wait for me. I will on occasion, give me this, give me that, depending on what's going on. But if you feel inclined to want to learn more, like if you wanted to insight or do something in conjunction with the trait, feel free to narrate that out as well. Oh, Sebastian! Me with
I don't want to get leprosy.
I'm looking at your hat without taking up the camera.
Oh, you're gonna eat.
Well, it's taking up the camera
I was
behind
gonna
you.
say hi, but nothing. I was leaning in to say hi
Lean
guys
forward a little
to
bit more.
Sebastian, and I
Right there.
luckily caught it in time to know what's
Okay.
going on.
Why am I talking to
And
a
immune.
Nintendo mushroom cap?
I
That's right.
apologize. I was swinging back.
I'm used to you not wearing it. That's the problem. So, no worries.
I had my other one.
So, you journey north. There's opportunity there for you to learn more. You want to meet it directly. You journey south. Or perhaps the ridge spine, the center of the old forest that now shows the signs of rot for the first time. Perhaps the newest sign. Those the most answers. I'm too old to travel. I'm too old to seek new answers to old questions. Leave that up to young folks such as yourself.
If we do journey that way, there might be a piece that we have to run back to. We have to
There is rumors that a Titan once wandered back. And this Titan left a rare vein of crystal deep in the roots of the ridgeback. It's said it has healing properties. That you could take a chunk of this crystal with its magic invocation, plunge it directly into the rot, and heal it instantly. Some say the remnants of the old guardians that strode the entirety of the world before their lesser spawn took over the regions of the world. Perhaps that is a journey worth taking. Bring that keepsake back to me, and I can work on a cure. I can create potions and potions of purity. Yes. Bring back some of the Titan crystal, and we're in business for sure.
So keep our eyes open for that then, sir.
Is your kind advice?
I go like this.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's like this. It's like
Would I have knowledge of the Titan crystal as far as like what?
From based on where you're from?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a knowledge roll.
And can I use
what?
my precious experience with that as well, or no?
Did I have you roll? I don't think. What did I have you roll?
have you roll for
Knowledge? What'd you get? Hope or fear? Hope? You have never experienced a fungal with
Don't
rot.
eat me.
You've never heard of one with rot. You get the feeling that they're incapable of surviving once the rot takes too deep of a hold. Because of the essence of the way your ancestry is.
Did we
Highly
gain-
sentient.
did we gain hopes on these ones?
When you have hope,
Did she
Oh, really?
get a success on that roll?
Yes.
So she gains hope.
Yep. For a maximum of
Well,
5.
even if you fail, as long as the hope is higher, you can.
That's what I mean. Well,
Yeah, you could roll a 1 or a 3 with fear and a 4 with hope. Let's say that's a failure. You still roll the hope high.
Yeah.
So you'll still get the hope.
okay,
it's
cool.
the ridge back mountain.
Correct.
I took as my experience Seeker of Broken Things.
Did he just tell me he didn't like?
Oh, he wants to nurse, but
Oh.
I'm going to take notes.
If you just roll in for everything.
Yeah, I was
Knowledge.
rolling on knowledge. Yeah. I spent one of my hope tokens and ended up with a
You're like a
Wait.
little brown.
11, 12
Shit.
knowledge
Had to be
with fear.
Hey, that,
By
that
one.
brings that up to 6, right?
As a 4, a 3, and a 4.
That brings that up to 6, right?
6 what?
On my thing, on my rally.
Okay.
So, I get
Terrible.
You know that there are many different kind of like rumors and sayings and superstitions about how the Ridgeback Mountains were made. They span almost the entire spine of the Verdant Eclipse. They go on for hundreds and hundreds of miles deep north and deep south. They never ever had to suffer directly from the blight. That could be because of the supposed veins of Titan crystals. And there's always been rumors that they have healing properties. They're used in medicinals and makings of things amongst all the different tribes and nomads and highborn, loreborn, and all those that kind of exist along the cliff faces and the kind of shattered fronts of these Ridgeback Mountains. It's possible. But there's never been literal proof.
Lord Galvin the Fallen, patron saint of broken things and the oppressed, took Seeker of Broken Things as one of my experiences.
Okay.
Titan shards. Fallen Titans, I'm assuming.
Potentially. You want to give me... Want to take a knowledge on that one?
Sure.
And I want to use my seemingly broken compass.
17 with fear.
Okay.
But I'm going to spend the stress and you don't get it.
Oh,
But my
okay.
count goes up from right? And everybody gets a D6 that they
Your
can roll an
abilities.
actual
Yeah.
damage roll.
I'm a demon. We're
I'm
used to being
gonna-
oppressed.
I'm gonna speak to everybody and be like, all right, everybody, we're all a family here. I know this is tough and terrifying thing that we're hearing right now, and there is very dark times ahead of us, but I believe we can do this because together we're strong.
Well, I can tell you right now that I have a little idea of what we should do, and that in my knowledge, and when I focus on something like a certain thing that we wish to go find, it'll point us in the direction that we want to go.
That's a pretty neat thing. There you have. But anyways, that's a class feature that I had that was rallying you all.
Bird song.
Yeah. It's not
So does
like-
everyone get a D6?
Yeah, because it counts up for every year that everybody rolls. And
So everyone now has an extra D6 for what purpose?
action roll, reaction roll, or damage.
Okay.
We roll it
I
now,
don't know
or
if it starts over then. That's what I'm asking.
I think it's once per session.
It's like, it's not pretty sure.
Otherwise, it's way too OP. Way too OP. So yeah, I'm going to go with the way you described it at the session level, that it's once per session. We'll go with that. Just like how the tag team is once
It's
per
kind of
session.
like I have reassurance.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's one.
So
per short
whenever,
rest.
if you guys find yourselves in a combat situation, you now have a D6 for action, reaction, and damage. An extra one that you
action, reaction?
Throw an extra thing. It's like you're vertically inspired. You don't forget.
It pretty much is like part of it.
Is it like after a long rest we don't get any more?
No, you have it for the entire session.
For the remainder of the session.
Oh, that's
Until you use it.
Correct.
All right. So
Dang.
what was the name of the
Dang.
Titan crystal?
Titan
It was
shard.
the time that the rare crystal thing.
What was the name of the crystal?
You just call it Titan Crystal.
Titan crystal. Okay,
Did you
so
hurt my chair?
I whip out my compass.
Okay.
Show us the direction of the Titan.
Is there a roll for that?
It's ranger focus.
Okay.
And she's a ranger.
That's a core ability, right?
Uh-huh.
It's OP, man.
Totally OP. That's a knowledge.
Okay.
Yeah. Give me a knowledge, and I think you have modifiers for that.
Yeah.
You can even spend hope. You can spend hope individually, but you can also spend hope on other people. So if you spend a hope on someone else's roll, they gain a D6 for advantage. Remember, you only ever have a maximum of hope.
Critical.
Okay.
Weapons!
So doubles are always a critical success. You clear one stress and gain one hope. And you succeed. You guys watch as You guys watch as Nyx's compass flows with energy. And as it does, the illusion of the Ridgeback Mountains spread out in front of you. And you can see this blue, red, and green crystalline kind of vein spreading throughout the base of the Ridgeback. And then you see this silhouette of a rock construct kind of walking along the Ridgeback Mountains. And then it fades. So it points to a particular area of the Ridgeback Mountains that'll look familiar to you. You know that they are called Scaled Ridge. And the Scaled Ridge is exactly what that image just shows.
I share that with the party. That looks just like the scaled bridge.
Sign from Galvin.
I think it's where we need to go.
That is where we head.
I can poop.
Isn't that what you're wearing the diaper for? Well, I think you call them underwear.
I'm commando.
Oh, that's where your pants leak.
No, he just wears a robe, so everything just falls. Just
Good one, yeah. That's exactly.
Like in the movie The Jerk. All I have is my thermos and this chair and this pencil and this, and this lunchbox. Love that movie. So what are you guys doing? You're sitting in the garden talking to Babbage. It's almost nightfall.
Crawly.
Yeah, but he's in Carlos. Now he's
I must pray.
I'm gonna go around with some supplies.
Would you be so against us staying here for the night? It would be quite hard for us to be moving.
I live in a hovel. Stay where you please, but I'll be inside.
I don't want to intrude on your home.
But you won't be. You won't be inside. Oh, you mean my God? Well,
smashed it,
just don't shit on the corn. Hard to tell the difference.
especially if we ate some corn.
I can even
Babbage is like, sorry. Good luck. Babbage like takes his big staff and the door slams.
I think we learned quite a bit there. Don't you?
Good. I must pray.
So we have camp or
Boom. It's down on the ground praying.
Or you guys can get to
We're on
travel.
the ground praying in front of the house.
Just now turning dark.
All right.
We have all the supplies that we need.
I think we have
I go find a good sturdy bush. Dig a little area underneath. Go down.
Curl up like a
Throw down
armadillo
my-
in there.
Go down my stained blanket.
Now, has anyone traveled?
Crumple up some like magical scrolls that I don't know what they are really, and I just put them under my fireball, lightning bolt.
It's in the Ridgeback Mountain is to the east center of the Verdant Eclipse, and it's directly east from where you are. The north and southern areas are where the blight's currently creeping towards the center. No reported blight coming from the Ridgeback.
Does anyone have a map?
The Blightwood took over my. I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
Take a
sure.
dog.
Well, I can reach into my nomad's pack and you can tell me if I have a useful item
Oh,
for
look
this
at that. Little
situation.
40 wants to make sure you're okay.
Do I have
Sure, you've got a map.
got a map right here?
Alrighty then.
You gotta lay the map out on the ground. There's a little fire going. Every now and then
Make
there's
the
a
fire.
burst of blue flame coming from Hobo Jack.
Are we kind of in a long rest right now, or what are we doing?
Don't need to. I mean, it's just now
Yeah.
going dark. You could start your travels if you wanted to.
I'm praying. Short rest.
He's over down there. He's gonna be down there for a while.
Say 5, you
I
bring in
think
a
we
short
need to
rest.
get him motivated to move.
I think he's plenty motivated. Look
Unrest
how
per session,
worshiping
sorry.
he is.
Yeah, except he's gonna do this a lot if we keep letting him.
Well,
One of the things that happens when you take a short rest is you can gain a hope
Yes. That's
Yeah.
That's why I was asking for the long rest.
and heals
Long rest, because if you
stress, which I
compare with
just took
somebody else, you
nine
gain
here.
2 hope.
well, if we take a short rest.
It's dark now.
It's getting dark now. Let's take a long rest.
Sun has descended in the sky, but we are not quite in the nocturnal state yet.
Feels
We're
weird.
Wow.
that I don't
in the
have to roll.
dark.
Wow, you're
Feels
like
weird that I don't have to roll.
you're like a seer of the obvious.
We all pray.
No, you gotta stick with the role play. I don't hear that voice.
All right, well, let's take a look
You're
at
a seer of the obvious.
You should look into my crystal balls.
All right,
Crystal.
let's take a look.
Crystal.
Crystal balls.
Let's take a look at
Ah, good one, Claire.
everybody.
Did you break your prayer to say that? Oh, darn.
Yeah, but is there anywhere close to here that we could stop for the night that would be normal, not travel before dark?
We are out.
You're out in the boonies, you're on the very edge.
So we either sleep
Of the
here
Green
or we
Shade.
sleep in the middle of nowhere.
Okay,
Yes. And I think we should do it as a long rest.
but we
We
need
should,
to we need to figure out which way we're gonna head
You can do
through.
that during the long rest.
And we do have to make sure we set a watch because I don't trust that Galaka. He might rob us
Well-
blind.
Just think of that.
Yeah, but he's old. You know how old people get on? They steal things.
That's our personal expense. So,
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yes.
All right.
I held it in.
Look at your map there and see what's going on. Where figure out a safe route to where we're going.
Okay, so that one's cracking his dirty blanket. That one's praying. Four of us are planning.
Have
We're
we even described
preparing.
Yeah,
No, you guys haven't even described yourselves what you look like.
Not yet. We haven't gotten there yet.
Well, you weren't here when we were describing ourselves.
Well, there was that, but that was for a different purpose.
Alright. Okay.
So long rest.
And while we're preparing, looking at the map, setting
Yeah.
up,
Besides,
setting up the
getting
plan.
that. So that's
So go ahead and take hope if you have room for hope. If you need to get rid of stress
we're
or whatever.
preparing together. So
Two.
we get-
Wait,
we
no.
get two.
Long rest is 4 options or 2 options.
There's 5.
So
Well,
five
yeah, but
choice.
you don't-
no,
you
that's
you
number
only
of
get like
choices.
1 or
Two.
2 choices.
Yeah. So short rest is 1 choice from the list.
No, 2. Different. They're different.
Oh, they're different choices.
Yes,
That's right.
Yeah.
So short rest 2. They're just different choices. Long rest 2. If you're taking a long rest, you choose 2 things from the long rest.
Prepare.
And remember, you can only have 5 hope, or whatever your maximum
Okay,
hope
2
is
hope.
allowed
Right.
to you.
I think
I only
it's
can have a
5
maximum of
regardless
2 hope.
because you spend it all the time.
No, because if you gain levels, you can expand your hope pool.
Oh, you can't.
Some people have special abilities in their ancestry or heritage that allow them to have a little more armor, a little more stress, a little more hope.
That's
the beginning.
okay.
Tinkering projects. You can mend your armor. You can work on improving your existing weapon. You can work on improving your existing armor. You can work on building little devices based on your story and what you want to accomplish. You can have like very common items in your inventory that allow you to build something of significant use. You can build small things, create small things, fashion small things.
I want to work on a project.
We want to work on.
I'm preparing and then working on a project. I'm figuring out what the project is.
Because we're still new to our camp. I look, because I'm a bard, and I have my song tone is actually sound.
Okay.
I was hoping that I could make things that help people, but I don't know if that's the thing that I can do.
Are they all mushroom-based
Yes.
items?
Sure. I'm comfortable with that.
Is
Um,
a project that you work on?
yeah. You want to make like a trail mix?
Sure.
Give me a finesse roll.
I'm so good at that. What project?
I've got my
And you could
project.
actually have a big project too, and each time we take a rest, you can add
No,
on.
because you're the act of the tinkering is the roll. So finesse. I'm aware.
Oh, goody. That is
a backpack fermenter.
14 on here.
Here.
I can make toilet wine.
My toilet wine.
Well, Bill brought up, I could make a backpack.
You just have to put a bucket under your rider.
A backpack fermenter. Or yeah,
to my
I
underwear.
guess. Give me a finesse.
I'll stream the big chunk out to my
Yeah, I'm
underwear.
gonna
It's smooth.
Smooth. Like a backpack.
I'm gonna prepare armor for both me and my cat.
Good.
You're gonna repair armor, or
No, I'm gonna basically pack our armor. Yeah, because my cat has a saddlebag.
oh yeah. Okay, all right.
Oh man, I want to make this backpack.
Is Def Leppard big enough for a simian to
He
ride?
Actually, yeah.
Well, how big's the simian? Are you like
No,
a spider
I'm
monkey,
a
or are
spider
you
monkey.
a
Like what, 2 feet,
are
25
you
pounds?
kidding me?
a chimpanzee, or are you a
I mean,
orangutan?
I'm a human-sized monkey, but like spider.
Just remember,
Yeah.
well,
80 pounds.
even Willowy, you
4
guys
feet,
are
80
so
pounds.
strong that you're like 6 times denser than humans. Something
In a
like
lot of
that.
Very
ways.
interesting.
That's in a lot of ways.
My strength is 0. My strength is 0.
You're stronger than me.
Want to do your wolf? I'm not a monkey to perform for you. Stop. So, trigger off your long rest.
Yeah,
However, in the middle of your long rest,
well, I wanted to do my
Okay, what are you doing?
My project I'm working on is I'm polishing and preparing stones because my spell components are like I keep my spells on back.
Did you know?
So it's like I'm
Look like
basically it's my
Wait,
project. It's like working on my
good
spell book
drink.
and like studying my
I'm
spell
sorry,
book. But I'm
Good to know.
preparing the stones for engraving.
Gotcha.
when I
You're my
get to-
friend.
okay.
They're already hard as gene rivets.
What?
They're already as hard as
you're-
gene rivets. Yeah.
You make. So I'll tell you what. You bake a batch. You make a batch of
And then you gotta
trail
make a
mix
batch.
that'll give you a +1 on your action.
I see it.
You see it.
I can see it.
Yeah. Woo. Woo. Got that one raised up. There. Mm. There you go. All right.
Okay, back to what you were saying.
So I'm gonna spend. What?
Like they say in my hometown, blood on my knife or shit on my dick.
It is a
You can pick.
deeply personal token
both.
or trinket that can be used with protective magic and held as a ward by your ally.
Blood on my dick or
Describe
blood on
what
my
it
knife
is and
and
why
shit.
it's important to you. When the holder of the ward takes damage, they can
Shit,
spend
my
hope
knife.
damage boosted by what it takes.
Ooh.
So mine is a pendant that looks like a frog.
Oh,
You're always talking about
that's
blood
gross,
parts. I want to hear
but
about it.
cool. As you guys are in the midst of your long rest activity, I'm going to spend 2 fear. Ambush you.
Does that mean we don't get our?
He just
On
wants to
rest.
fight. He wants to see us how we handle combat
So,
in the
like,
new system.
the guy sleeping under
Stay
the
tuned,
bush
folks.
is taking double damage.
He's already got it made up. He already knew he was going to do it. Even if he didn't have fear, it would have happened.
Does that mean we do not get the long rest and we need
No,
to?
you do.
We didn't really need it yet, though.
Well,
We need
two
all
extra hope is two extra hope.
Especially
So
if
many
it's somebody
things.
else you gave 2 hopes.
La 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 la. I'm gonna use my.
Oh no!
I'm gonna use
Lord Galvin
my.
fells a tree.
I'm gonna use my ability.
Sorry, I checked my boy out there. Yeah, sorry.
All right.
Here's my guy.
That's mine.
Whatever we knock over is dead. Okay, ready? Everybody,
Alright.
throw your characters.
Except there's multiple.
What a series.
Must be the spores.
Alright.
So
So with
those
that in mind,
rock
all of you
raptors.
go ahead and put yourself anywhere on the board that you want in the
That's
midst
where I
of your
wanted.
long rest activities.
Monkey girl.
Homegrown. Well, that also gives me time to switch cameras and so redo it. Mostly
If he
everybody.
can't find me, then he can't attack me. Uh-huh.
Put yourself wherever you'd like. But you're in the midst of your long rest activities, so you could be gathering things, making things. So this is happening in the midst of it.
Right. So we're not necessarily flat foot.
There was no platform.
Surprise!
I never got to play Pathfinder, so not 100% sure what
We were
I
looking at
have
the
a
map,
basic
right?
understanding.
Flat-footed is like surprise,
Yeah.
Because
and this isn't Pathfinder. It's Daggerheart.
Maybe I should.
Can you put Demon Boy on the
TM.
lower legend? On the ground.
We're the first online group to play Daggerheart.
Mandela is played. Sorry.
So I am. I believe
Besides Critical Role, the people who made it.
I spend 1 or 2 fear to activate my 1 fear, right?
I thought you had 2.
Well, 2 fear was 2 ambush.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I
One fear to it to take an action.
Where is it?
Yeah.
So fear
1 fear for me to activate one of my adversaries.
until you fail, and then we go until one of us
Not
fails.
necessarily till I fail, and I get discretion. So I'm going to spend.
I think you should just slaughter the whole party.
I'm going to spend 2 fear, and I'm going to activate 2 of the rock raptors. And I'm going to have one move in here. And move that one into base with me.
What's this for? Oh. It's another counter.
Yeah.
I use my duck dice to.
Butt duck, put it in your butt.
This guy's going after. Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a dirty 20.
My evasion is 7 and my armor is 7.
Well, I beat your evasion, and I do raptor bites.
Only if you
That
want to
is
use your
9
armor.
points of damage. What's your threshold?
5.
Okay, so that exceeds. No, you
What's
have
your
3
major?
thresholds.
That's my minor.
Your minor's
My,
5.
my
What's your...
threshold is 10.
Okay, try this again.
5, 10, 15.
There you go. And I did 9.
So you
Yes.
take-
So that's a 1.
Now, do you want to expend armor?
Yes.
What's your armor?
I have 3 boxes.
No,
7.
7. So 7 from 9 is a 2. So mark off an armor box, and you take a stress instead of a hit point because it's below your mic.
How do you know what's your armor?
What armor did you
Leather 3. So it's 3.
Images?
Okay, I just double check.
And then next, the rock raptors are going to swarm you next.
Alright, I'm gonna use
Oh, my breastplate is 5.
vicious entangle armor.
Oh no!
Is that a reaction?
That's my ability, my spell. Or
Yeah, but does it say you can use it as a reaction? Does it say you can use it as, or is it something you have to use as an action?
We have to kind of wait till
So-
it's our turn.
Till-
to
till-
action
Can I
roll.
get
Yeah.
3
If you
armor
have an
and then
ability
it
that
gives you
says it's a
another 2 armor?
reaction, or if you want to spend hope to trigger an ability, I think that can be done as well.
Okay. Yeah.
During
your
on
turn.
a-
I got it. Okay, got you.
On a success, you may spend a hope to temporarily
it's
restrain
destroyed or
any
something.
enemy very close to your
On a
target.
success, which means you have to use it during your action.
So, like, if it says I have to spend a hope,
That is a 3 plus 2 for the move modifier, so that's a 5. What's your evasion, Nyx? That's very tough. What about your traits and armor and everything?
left
Very
hand.
tough.
you did, starts at 10. Did you have any modifiers to it?
Where is it? Where am I looking?
This one.
Oh, my
Evasion.
it starts at 10.
So your evasion is a 10?
You didn't have any modifiers.
I didn't have any
armor.
Okay.
Did your armor up it?
No, because I changed my armor. I wear a breastplate instead of leather now.
Okay.
You're wearing a breastplate now?
Yes.
So your evasion should drop.
Well, no, it's,
No,
it
actually
stays
didn't.
even. Breastplate.
I
is-
thought breastplate.
No, that was heavy.
The heavy.
Heavy armor was a
Chain-
minus
chain
2.
mail
right?
and plate.
That's right. Plate, chain mail. Okay, gotcha.
Um,
So that Rot Raptor is going to miss.
question about armor.
Shoot.
Armor score is how many boxes you have
No.
to check
armor
off.
slots.
Armor slots. So your armor score is numeric,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
The number of slots you have are how many times you can deduct your armor score.
And that doesn't depend on your type of armor.
No.
No, well,
No,
your
that
type of
depends on your
armor.
level.
Every time you use a
Got it.
slot,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
subtract the.
Yeah,
Like, you remember,
but you
multiple
only
choice
get
questions?
3 until you level up.
All right, now this is the weird part, right? We're used to initiative. There's no initiative.
Right.
It's your guys' turn. You decide who goes.
I want to put some of these guys
Okay.
I have to be very close.
You are considered very close right now because you're in base. Oh no, that's the Rot Raptors. You are back there, so you can. Where do you want to move?
I think these ones are closer, and these guys are more back. So maybe I want to go closer to these ones.
You really-
All right, move into base with it.
But is it close? And there's very close and then melee, right?
Yeah.
No. Very,
Which way?
there's
Which way are you going?
There's touching, very close.
This is very close.
I thought they said there's one called melee.
This is very close.
It's just touch.
There's one called melee.
Is there one
Melee,
called
melee, and
Yeah.
touch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, melee's like the
Very
weapon.
close.
Right.
That's right. So you want to, you want to be in
touch and
melee
are
then?
pretty
No,
much
no,
the
no.
same.
This
It's the
one
difference
Okay.
of like you have a sword. That's gonna
Which
reach a
ones
little
are you
further.
moving towards? Okay, so you do not need to make an agility check because you're not passing by anything. So what's your?
Okay, it says I make a spell casting roll against close roll.
No whiners at the table.
Sleep until they take damage, or the GM spends a fear to awake them. So I roll spell casting, which would be a +2, I believe. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna spend one of my hope to give myself an extra D6.
Okay. Skirmish music. That you know.
21 with fear.
21 will fail. Definitely beat its difficulty. Go ahead and roll your damage.
It's not damage, it's just putting them to sleep until somebody hits them or you use fear to wake them.
That's right. So with that in mind,
Okay, geez.
I will just use. Here, put that on top of the swarm, so that way we know they're asleep. Action token. That was with fear or hope? Fear. So it's my turn.
And on the fear.
I am, which means I get a fear. I am
Use a fear to wake them
going
up.
to spend one action token and one fear to activate 2. I'm going to activate the blight this time. They will move in space. Damn it! I gotta get used to names. With Dunwin. So Dunwin, you have 2 blight pixies attacking you. What? What? Oh, maybe I didn't download that one.
What's your name?
Oh man, yeah, I did. Trigger.
He is Barrow. B-A-R-Y-L. Okay. She's Mix, A-Y-X. She's M-A-I-T-A-K-E.
Hi, bud. What's up?
Fungus,
I can't hold you right now.
giant, breaking.
So, I got 2 blight pixies coming at you.
Donovan, yeah.
Darrington, don't touch buttons.
No, bud.
Turn something on.
Ready?
Right here.
Okay. That's the master. Thank you. I would have shut off all the audio.
When you use an ability, does it doesn't say it in the card?
Does what?
Does the ability
It depends on if it says it in the ability.
So it doesn't.
Correct.
Some of them do, some of them, yeah.
Well, no, I think. So ask the question again. I don't know if I understand the question. Only if it says you need to. Like, you can spend the hope to do this, that, or the other. Yes.
I have one that says you make a spell crash roll, and one that said that there's like multiple abilities in the spell. One is that I use a hope.
The blight pixies get a +2 for their movement. So coming at you, that is a 21 and a 16. What's your evasion?
7.
So that'll beat both evasions. However, they only do 3 points of damage each, so you take 2 stress. That's below your minor. Correct? Because your minor is 5. Okay. That'll fit. You know what? Here, activated 2 of those. That'll finish me. So you guys are free to choose who goes next.
Well, yeah, I'll use my vicious entangle
Okay.
to attack the swarm.
The raptor swarm that's currently asleep.
Yes.
Do you have the way to do it?
Well, it will entangle them.
They're already.
They're asleep.
Oh, okay.
There's other ones.
Ah, I spend a fear and wake them up. They're now awake.
Okay. But it was our turn.
Doesn't matter. I can spend my fear whenever I want to.
So now they're awake. Now
I
you
just can't spend my fear. I can actually. Now I don't have 2 fears, so I can't activate.
Okay.
But I will spend my fear to wake them.
What's he playing with?
Okay, now they're awake. That's fine.
Okay. So I'm the spellcast. I'm throwing this, correct?
What does it say? Read it.
It says make a spellcast roll against a target within far range.
I
Once
didn't know what your smoke
one is success roots and vines reach
It's probably
out
just-
from
it's
the
usually
ground
your-
and
it's
temporarily
usually your
returning them, dealing
You show her where her.
1d8 physical damage.
Oh, okay. Whatever
Like
you
you're
mean.
Usually.
That makes sense.
So I'm gonna run.
Whatever you mean
I'm,
ability.
I think she's just trying to figure out what trait she's supposed to roll against.
Okay, you wait.
You just roll 2 dice
Yeah.
for a spell, the 2d12.
That's what I'm asking.
Foundation.
And then
She's trying to figure out what number is she adding to the 2d12 though. She should have a spell
Yeah,
cast.
it does. Yeah, well, I think it's a 1 because she's a level 1, right?
No, it should say.
Mine don't say.
No, this is what I'm using.
It just says
Oh, you
spellcast
spell.
roll, but it
What-
doesn't tell you what.
Then what's the
modifier
ability?
it
It's the
says.
main ability that you use. It'll say on the card.
On your foundation. Look on your foundation. Did you take Warden of Ritual?
No, I took a
No, that's a druid. That's fine.
yeah
Take for your foundation.
beastbound, and
It's agility.
Yeah.
So it's
Agility.
+0.
Roll 2d12 plus 0, unless your spell that you're casting gives you any modifiers.
only on the damage.
Okay, good to know. But you have to spend a hope, right?
Yes.
Use it.
No, once you get 1d8 physical damage.
Okay, but it doesn't say you have to spend a hope to cast
No.
it. Okay, cool. Put your action marker out there because you're going.
See,
Go
on
ahead
a,
and
on a success, you may also spend a hope to temporarily restrain
There you
any
go.
enemy
Okay.
close to your target.
okay, go for it.
That was kind of odd. 12 with
21.
21 with hope.
21 will definitely hit. Roll for damage.
Okay, so that is the
And you
D.
gain a hope token for the
Oh,
success.
I didn't mean any.
All
So,
right.
okay, so and then that's the D8.
Yep.
Correct?
Right there in front of you. Right there in front of you.
4.
4. That is that's a minor. So that's 1 hit point of damage. Do you want to spend a hope to entangle it?
Yes.
Okay. Spend a hope, it is now entangled. Which one were you going for?
The one right in front of me.
The raptors there? Okay, put that back on. That'll remind me that they're entangled.
Is the
What
rap-
does your spell look like when you cast it?
Almost like a spider plant, where it just wraps around the legs and the neck.
You watch as the raptors wake up, and then you watch as Nyx comes over and draws up the plants from the ground, and they coalesce into the raptor's legs, bind them back to the ground, which means they're technically vulnerable too, I think.
Can I go now?
If you want to, sure. Did you get hope or fear?
I got hope.
Hope. So did you take a hope?
I did.
Okay. Okay. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna. Am I close? Because I'm under my bush right there by the raptors. Is that close?
I would say that is close. That's where the.
Okay.
So yeah.
I'm gonna use Rain of Blades.
Okay.
I spend 2 hope
Nice.
to conjure throwing blades that strike the
Oh,
enemy.
what do they
close
look
to
like
you.
when you conjure them?
They just look like
Rusty butter knives?
yeah, like broken rusty daggers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To match your ensemble.
Right. They strike the enemy close to you, make a spellcast roll, and all targets that you succeed against take a d10. But they're currently vulnerable, so they take 2d10.
They do, because they are vulnerable.
So I have to
being
roll my
restrained.
spellcast, right?
Yep.
So my spellcast is, I don't know what.
Finesse.
Finesse.
You have any bonuses for finesse?
You can also add a d4
Plus
because of
1.
the thing that I did earlier.
Plus
So it
1,
was
a d6. I'll go ahead and use the d6.
D4.
There is one that's.
Wait, is it a d6 or a
It's a
d4?
D6.
I'm just retarded.
Okay. All right. So I
Doubles.
got.
Critical. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That means you gain a
double.
hope, immediate success,
Okay.
gain a hope back, and you can clear a stress if you have a stress.
Okay. I don't have a stress yet.
Yeah.
And then I will do the 2d10.
Yep.
Quick question about the
Is it?
It says attack roll, the reaction roll.
raptors. Are the raptors individual raptors, or are
They are
each
swarming
one-
each other.
Is it like one entity?
No. Well, yeah, it's a swarm of raptors.
Okay,
Yeah.
so okay.
So I did 11 points of damage.
11
Yeah.
points to the rot raptors. That's major damage. Which, since you did, how many hit points does major do? Oh, that's for me.
That's
Not
for you.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's 2. The swarm is looking rough. Like they're still bound to the ground. And you watch as a rain of rusty daggers come out of the bush and strike down into the raptors, sticking into the swarming raptors. The swarm is looking pretty rough right now.
All right, I've got an
Okay, how
action.
many times can I do
And technically that's with hope. So he went. That's 2 action markers.
Oh, cool. Okay,
are now
awesome.
out. Who's
All right.
going next?
I'm to save my friend Dunwin.
Okay.
I'm going to use Tava's, ice spikes. And
Okay.
I'm using it as a ranged weapon to kind of have the ice spikes shoot up in kind of a circle around him.
The raptors.
Half circle, so it kind of goes around like through all the pixies and the raptors.
Yeah. The
So
pixies,
that's
the
basically-
pixies have avoidance because they're flying.
That's fine. Well, they're shooting up, like an ice.
Do they shoot up at range or do they stay in the ground?
It says you can use them as a ranged weapon against a target or a group.
Used one. I got one.
So,
So like
and
that.
and I can be within very far range.
Okay.
So,
I spend a hope.
Avoidance means they're flying, which means they have avoidance. You have disadvantage. Add a roll it with a d6. Roll it with a minus d6. when you
Okay.
roll.
well, that's against them. What? So that doesn't apply to the raptors or what?
The
Can
raptors do not
how
have
many of those
avoidance.
groups can I attack with this? Because I'm basically trying to make like a kind of a spike wall.
I would
around.
say roll for the raptors first,
Okay.
normally, and then roll for the pixies separate. The pixies are
Alright.
going to have avoidance, so that'll be a disadvantage of a d6. So just roll the raptors first.
Okay, so make it 2 separate rolls instead
Correct.
of just 1 roll.
And you win, so it's going to be action.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a hope to add a d6.
So which pixies are you
Have my
taking?
spell
All of them,
casserole.
or
Just the ones in the middle.
Well, it's basically it's gonna be like a horseshoe shape of ice spikes shooting up from the
So
ground
these two.
to
So it's
protect.
gonna go like
I'm
this.
trying to protect
Yeah,
Elwyn, so I'm
gotcha.
trying to.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why you're doing the raptors first.
Yeah. So here's the raptors. That is 13. 13, 15,
Go get mama.
16 on the raptors
Okay. I'll
With
definitely hit.
fear.
Roll for damage.
with fear.
With fear. Okay.
But-
With fear.
Okay, so I'm rolling for damage, so that's D6, but then I'm adding a second D6 because my ability says when I succeed with fear, I get an extra D6
Okay.
damage.
Go for it.
you also have the D6 if you want to use that.
I'm probably going to use it against the pixies.
Because they have avoidance.
10.
10.
5 and a 5. That's a
Ah.
critical. No. Double 5. That's only on the
Oh,
duality.
on the D6s? No, it's only on the dualities.
Did you?
10 damage on the rafters, and
Okay.
then this
You
is
succeeded with fear.
the roll against
Yeah.
the
Not if we spin out.
pixies. So basically,
Yeah.
I'm subtracting a d6. So I'm going to use
dare
a
you.
second hope for that one as
Okay.
well. Basically, to cancel each other out. I hope the
Actually,
Wait,
they're
wait a minute.
avoiding. You can use the initial roll that you did, but their avoidance is for their threshold.
right.
So you roll. What would you roll for damage?
I rolled a 10
What dice did you roll?
d6s.
Okay. They're gonna add a minus D6 to your damage roll for them.
Okay, so I succeeded on them, but they
Correct.
don't take as much damage.
Right. So go ahead and roll
Oh,
a D6.
Okay, and then subtract it
That
from the
from
10,
10, yep.
and it's a 1.
A 1. So they took 9, which is still for them is still a major threshold. So they're still gonna. Okay. All right.
All right.
That way now it's my turn.
Okay, so
And I'm gonna take these 3 action tokens and spend them and activate. I'm gonna activate
Remember
that
if I
blight
hadn't used
pixie there. Put it in base with the fun roll for me, if you would, please.
I see what you're saying. I didn't realize he was gonna do that with the damage. I could have added that.
Put it in base.
Yeah, but that's
That
fine.
way it's in there.
That's still learning the mechanics.
And then this one, are you hidden? Is there any
Yeah.
advantages to where you are?
I'm hidden under a bush.
Based on your character.
Based on my character, yes, of course. No, I have no idea. What do I look? Oh, my hide, my finesse then?
Any of your special
Oh,
abilities?
hide. When you move
Last
to,
feature, hide.
okay, fucker, I'm just learning this stupid game. When you move in a location where no enemies can see you, you are hidden.
Okay.
You are unable to be directly targeted by attacks,
Okay.
and any
That's what I
rolls
need to know.
against you at disadvantage.
So
So you just gonna
these
sleep.
guys, because there is a swarm already over there, they get to combine, and they are now a mass. As a mass, they are going to.
Half of the mass.
I'm going to spend a fear and invoke their special ability as a mass, and they start randomly spitting acid at everybody. Everybody takes a stress. That's over there.
I'm part of that.
That's me, right?
Extracts. And then the pixie going to use its small dagger to jab at Fun Girl there, Mitaki.
Yeah. Hi.
I've been rolling 18s, 19s, 17s. 19 plus 2 for its move ability, so 21 on your evasion.
My evasion is 10.
Okay, so beat your evasion. That is 6 points of weapon. What's your
That is-
threshold?
3, 8, and 13. Minor.
It's fine.
So I pick 1, right?
That'll finish my turn. Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Okay.
You already went.
Anyone can go. You're free to go.
I'm gonna go. I'm turning into a wolf.
Turning into a wolf.
Oh, I get it. It's a howler monkey.
Where are you now? Oh, you're over there on the rock. Somebody put that over there for me.
Yeah.
Oh my God, is there someone with longer arms than Bill?
Probably reach up. Got underneath the microphone.
We do it by
And
putting
he's leaning,
the
so he's
down,
coughing up a lung.
You know, just off the rock, off the rock. Like jumping to
Wait, don't knock on my sh-
Baby, you want to help him?
Jesus.
Okay.
Oh, are you
that's
on the
fine.
rock or no?
No, that's
Here,
fine.
why don't we
right
just
there.
do this?
Fine. Right there. Right there. And I'm
Oh,
going
I gotta
to
move it back because it's not in camera now.
And my panther is going to help you.
Earthquake.
So she gets a D6?
Yes.
Okay, you have D6, you have advantage.
Can we all
Yeah,
act at the
Panthers
same
have-
time, or do we only? We all act at the same time?
I'm gonna make an attack on the
Huh?
same target.
Can I attack while she's attacking?
Oh, you can go right after her.
When I make an attack on the same target as an ally right before you, does that not count because you just went before me, or does
Correct.
it still count as?
Read it again.
When you make an attack on the same target as an ally right before you.
No, because I went.
He moved.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So you want me to go? And then you can go?
You can do that if you want. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So I'll spend I'll spend 2 hope again.
Nice.
2 hope again. And I will do Rain of Blades.
Roll with hope. Roll with hope. Roll with hope.
Double sevens.
Nice.
Oh, that's-
Critical stack stat with
Alright.
hope. You can remove a stress. You gain a hope.
Gain a hope back.
And does he get double damage? I don't think they put that in this. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah. Succeed with hope. So go ahead and roll weapon damage.
Okay. Is that one part of that still restrained?
Yes.
That group? Yeah. It's still
I'll-
restrained by
I'll-
her entanglement. I
Okay.
didn't have any fear to spare or spend yet.
If the roll is a critical success, take the maximum potential
That's right.
value of all your damage dice,
Yes.
add it
Oh.
together, and then add it as a modifier to your damage roll. So like if
That's
you're rolling
right.
2d6,
Okay, so I automatically do 20 points of damage.
So what do you normally roll for damage dice? 1d10?
2d10 for this one.
so that's
Because they're entangled.
Yeah.
So
20
20
points.
plus what you
plus-
roll on your 2 dice.
Right.
So
Plus 2d10.
Yeah.
20 plus
Yeah.
2d10.
So
Yeah, I got it.
That's a shit ton of damage.
Mine it is.
32 points of damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Dude,
Yeah.
I should have got that on my
You
last
gotta
one.
use the
Wait a minute,
quicker-
I should have got that on my last one because I rolled doubles.
Yeah, well, we
So
do
this
like
Yeah, we're
we
running.
look at
Gathered
damage
and
rolls.
Hell yeah.
sleeping and dying raptors go running off into the foliage.
He wanted to skin him and take
Oh,
their
you can
teeth.
see
No.
there's some bodies still there. And the
Yay.
swarm is like made up of
He
12
left
small
pieces of them all over the
Now,
ground.
Question. Question. That one that became a major swarm, does that still count as part of what he just attacked?
Yes, that's an ally. Yeah.
Awesome. 'Cause
Yeah.
You can
I'm
go
going to
now.
attack it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you can go and do
And-
some
and-
kick-ass damage. That's crazy. That's
Make an
fun.
attack.
I want to take
That 2d10, that's like
That's a massive amount.
The fairy away roll, making it a spell.
Only because
the
really
maximum potential value.
that
No, because 2 actions.
because they're
I don't
only
ever do one
I would
action
have
at a
got
time.
1d10, but still,
But the other one's an automatic.
that's a good
Unless you
amount
have
of
a
damage.
reaction ability.
Especially when you're talking like
like
fireball and stuff like that.
It's like a hero damage, you know, or yeah, legendary.
I like that better than like
Okay.
I don't know. Let's do
rolling your
hers
damage
now.
and doubling it. Because
Take
you roll like
advantage
shit.
of
You roll
attacks for
a
Yeah,
D
you still only
Five,
do
you know,
like
you
get
5
seven
damage,
out of
8
the-
damage,
eight
Yes,
damage.
you
Yeah.
get a D6.
3 and a
Yeah.
1.
Right.
Stupid.
And then when I make an attack
I
on
hate that we chased this fight.
the same target, I
Double
add
damage
an
sucks.
additional D8 to your damage to your dice pool.
That's why I
So,
like
No, it's
game
like-
swords.
yeah.
You can do some level 1. You can do some shit damage, man.
That's like shit damage right there.
It was a game where the GM had a
deal another table or
So it says strength. Attack
You
is
can either
strength. Is it
take
D8?
double
Does it
damage
hit? So I
or
roll
crit.
D8,
Roll
not
on
the
the crit
D12?
that was fun.
No, D8 is if you hit.
One of
Okay,
these
so
is
that's for
instant
the
Correct.
damage. Okay.
Since you're going, so that's 2 action tracks. 2 action tokens.
19 with hope.
Nice.
Plus the 1 on my advantage, so 20.
Okay.
Plus 2 for my strength, right? Yes, so 22
Definitely hits. Beats the
hit.
beats the difficulty.
And then I need D8s. 2 D8s. Drop my owl. D8.
Too much stuff in here.
You think?
Hey.
What happens when you max out on stress?
We could just get rid of that stupid owl. Everything would be
take
okay in
a
here.
point of damage, but you stay stressed
Yeah, you don't.
until you take rests,
Okay.
I do bard
yeah.
stuff.
or if you do bard stuff. Yeah.
That's 7 damage. Where's my
7 damage.
Yeah, 'cause
That
I don't
is
think I have
moderate.
plus
That's
for-
Tangle those things again.
Two.
I'll hit them again.
that one just got in the fight though. Okay.
It'd be like on your left. Well, you're
Might
you're
be
at
more.
animal.
Hold on.
that was. And can
That
I
was with
add?
hope, right?
No, that's the yeah. that
You
was
took a hope.
I took a hope,
Okay.
and I have 5 hope now. So
You're
I have
you're
no way to
maxed.
spell. Spend it.
Give it to somebody.
So what I wanted to do is basically I want to use the melee versatile, to go
Uh-huh.
staff and hit it, but I want to cast the spell onto the raptors behind it.
Those are 2 actions.
Yes.
You can only ever do an action.
Who can take 2 in a row, please?
So you're doing an action.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you can do either the spell or the staff,
At the
not
very
both.
beginning.
Basically, I want to bad something and shoot the spell. But I guess it'd be 2 actions. Like, you have to
You went.
use that, right?
Each player can make an action.
Uh-huh.
You do 1 action.
So pick.
I will do
I chopped the swarm in front of
me.
It was just theatric. So I'm going to spend 3 of my hope,
Okay.
and I'll roll 3d6.
Jason, your
and I'm gonna-
son is taking the giant mini over here and smashing the rat mini with its hammer. Okay, go on.
Okay, so I'm going to spend 3 hope, use 3d6s and 1 d6 from my rally because,
Okay.
and that means 4d6 of damage to the raptor.
Well, you have to roll to hit, don't you?
This is like the magic missiles.
Oh, very cool. I love it.
It's not magic missiles. It's called.
So there's no threat of hope or fear.
It's called arcane barrage, which is why I was asking you because they're the ones who make this roll that.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's really sucky. 2, 4, 6, 7.
7 total,
Yeah.
and you're going after which raptors? The ones in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has to be very. It has to be. Close.
I am going to spend a fear, and they will use dodge, which will reduce it to a stress. Okay. Anybody else?
Yes. My raptor pack in front of me. I have +1 guerrilla warrior.
Okay.
Can I spend a hope and do something with that?
Give yourself advantage.
Okay.
You
I
still
do
have a
this.
d6 from me too.
Yep. And do I need to roll?
I'm gonna use yours on that. Yeah.
What trait is it tied to?
Instinct, I would say.
Well, no, does it say?
No,
Okay, read it
It's-
again. I'm confused.
it's an experience. I'm using one of my experiences.
That's just a modifier to your roll.
Yes.
So it's like a
So
plus.
it's a +1.
Okay, so
Okay.
what trait is your character tied to? When you make
Strength.
attacks,
Strength.
strength. So roll 2d12.
Okay.
But are you using a weapon?
Yeah.
Okay. So what does your weapon have a modifier on your chart?
Is a trait.
It's one-handed, +2 strength.
Okay, so you get a +2,
Okay.
+1 for your experience.
Okay.
So roll 2d12, roll your duality dice,
Okay.
and add a 3. However, if you spend a hope, you can do it with advantage, so you can add a d6
Okay.
as well. So in the guide, they say that if you want, as the modifiers begin to stack, you can take a separate modifier token. where you can, add your modifiers as a pool of token, so you know what to add to your result without having to go back and do your calculation. Right. So right now you're at a +3 on whatever you roll.
15, 16, 17, 21. Fear.
Fear?
Yeah.
Fear token back. That'll definitely hit. Roll your damage.
I need a D10. And I'll add the D6.
Oh,
Quick
wait,
hit.
that sucks.
2 1s. 2 1s.
Mhm.
That'll be minor, so that's a stress for me. And you went after the Raptors, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That will allow me to take over with 4.
Holy shit, that sucked. That really
I am going to activate. I'm going to activate the pixie that's in base with Fungrel.
I have a name.
That is going to be a 24.
My tie.
It's going to be 6 points of damage.
That is a minor attack.
The raptor's going to swarm the wolf. So I'm going to spend a fear to swarm. Give me a +3. 16 plus 3 is a 19 to your evasion, babe.
Right. Okay. Got. No, my evasion's 11.
Okay. Well, because they're swarming, they will do 11 points of damage.
Okay, I'm going to take the wolf armor,
Okay.
which is a 4.
So that drops it to a 7.
Okay, which is a minor.
There you go. That's 2 so far. I've got a pixie going after Dunwin. That is a 22.
How are you looking there, Dunwin?
That is only 1 point of damage, which is a stress.
Nope.
Oh, that's right. You have that ability. You take that. The other pixie is going to go after you. That is 13.
7. This
Okay.
is my
Evasion?
Yeah.
Okay. Hits. I'm going to spend my last fear token and use Toxic Blast to add a d6 of damage. That is a 9 for 9 points of damage.
it's still a minor.
Still minor?
Yep.
All right.
I'll take armor.
All right. That'll
No.
finish. That'll finish my turn. You guys decide who goes next.
Yeah, I'll take an armor.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you doing?
So I'm going to attack the raptor swarm.
Okay.
Again.
Can you tell which one's the most damage or whatnot?
Ooh, I got 6s.
They're all looking a little rough.
I got me double 6s.
Nice.
Nice. Critical. You get a hope.
Yes, I
Get a hope.
I don't get a hope because I'm already maxed out on my hope.
Okay.
And
You
then-
can clear
Spend that shit.
stress if you have
Spend it.
stress.
Spend it to do extra damage.
And I spend it to
Wow.
do extra damage.
No, they're only good for
Oh.
advantage, unless you have an ability that allows you to spend hope for more.
No,
Hmm.
not.
Remember, we're only level 1.
I know, not while I'm the beast form.
Okay.
Don't get
What's
me.
the damage die that you roll?
The D8.
D8. So you automatically do 8 points
And I was gonna do the D6 from Carolyn's character.
for damage.
Yeah, she said.
Doesn't work for damage,
Yeah.
does it?
Action
She
roll,
said,
reaction roll with damage.
Oh yeah, you can add a D6.
So 8, 8, and 6.
Right, but you automatically do it.
I automatically do 2 D8s.
Do 2 D8s.
Wait, no, they didn't.
It says
They didn't
What?
just attack that one, right?
it says
There's just one D8.
potential
The
value
potential.
of all the dice damage.
Oh, okay. So because you're using her D6, that means you're already at 14,
Okay.
and now you roll a D8 and add that to the 14.
oh, wow.
He was double because they were restrained and
Well, I
vulnerable.
thought it was double because I got this critical.
Yeah, you get max
Yeah.
damage on a
No.
critical.
No,
Yeah.
it's just max damage. No.
Yeah.
You get what
No.
you do
And then you
is
roll your
max
die.
potential damage
Max
of your
potential
of your die roll,
Plus
Yeah.
whatever you.
then plus whatever you roll.
And
So right now with a D6 and a D8, that puts you at 14.
And you're
Now you roll a
A
D8
D8
and
and a
add that to
D6.
the 14.
A D8, okay.
5. That's a 19. So that definitely major threshold. That's
Severe.
That's gonna finish them off as they scatter.
I'm
After
trying to
getting
eat some of
destroyed.
that.
Yeah, you watch her slurp down a tail. Sorry, actually, it is the D8 and D6 because
Mhm,
it's
max
you
potential
can- yeah,
damage, and
that's
then you
true.
roll your normal damage.
That's good. Thank you.
That's
All right.
your modifier.
That's how I made it
Did
up.
you roll with hope or are you critical? So you're good.
Yeah.
That's hope.
That was hope.
So that's one action token.
But I have to give somebody hope because I have.
Well, no, you can spend hope to give people advantage.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
what I was saying. I have
Oh,
to give
okay.
people hope.
So who's going next?
I'm gonna chop those raptors again. I
Okay,
gotta hit.
go
I
for
gotta
it.
hit better.
You
this
can give them
time.
advantage if you want to
Aren't
spend
you a
hope.
cleric?
Yes.
What? Do some
Well,
spells?
He was off in the.
Oh.
Not those kind of spells.
Spending
I can throw my
Are
axe
you-
around.
hope.
Hope. I'm spending hope.
You have a D6 advantage.
Can we do
There
an
you go,
attack
Steve.
together?
Yay.
If you have enough hope to spend on tag team.
I do, actually.
Okay, hold on, Bill. Hold on.
Okay.
So do you want to spend? I think it's 3 hope.
I got, yeah.
Okay.
Is it combined or?
Yeah,
one
yeah,
person?
it's totally cool.
Okay, so I get one.
No. Well, no, hold on. So if you do a tag team,
Mhm.
you're initiating the tag team. So it
Okay.
costs you 3 hope.
Got it.
You both get to roll,
Mhm.
and the highest roll is declared, but your damage is combined. Correct? I'm doing that right.
It
Yeah.
says, when you work with a chosen partner, describe how the two of you combine your actions and unique. Both of you and your partner make separate attack rolls, but before the result is
3.
the outcome,
1, 2,
and
3.
then choose the rolls to apply
1, 2, 3,
to
4,
both of your results.
Okay. So what'd you roll for your attack roll?
9, 15
Okay.
with hope.
15 with hope.
No. It was a 12, and then my phone knocked it over. Well, yeah.
Your phone knocked it over. It
My
floated
phone
up.
knocked it over. 12, 15 with
With-
hope.
So what'd you get with hope?
15.
You both got 15 with hope. So you both just roll damage. I mean,
You combine. How do you combine your efforts? What are you doing together?
yeah.
Describe it. I want the
Wow.
narrative picture in my brain.
Hand me hand me the giant form. Put it in base.
Shit,
The
man.
raptor. So the two of you tag team these raptors.
Mhm.
What do you guys do to tag team them? How do you attack them?
I actually hook him with my grappler.
Hook them in place.
Mhm.
Do you get a damage roll?
I do D6s.
Okay, roll.
Then I'm going to use your D6.
Yay. Rally 410. That's what happens when you hit lots of
Oh!
fields.
Oh, damn it. I wish it worked. 8.
8. Okay.
Double 4.
Now, do they add their damage together? Okay. What'd you roll for damage? 4. So that's 12. That's still a major, not a severe. Still a major. On that raptor, I'm out of fear.
Tank
So,
is attacking with the ball peen hammer.
Yep.
this raptor swarm spreads out and goes away as well.
Alright, I'm gonna bop this fairy in front of me with my scepter.
Does tag team give me 2 actions? No, because you initiate the action. So that's 2. Okay. Who's going next? Because I was with Hope.
I'm bopping the thing in front of me.
Okay.
I get a. Let's see. 16, 17, 18 with hope.
Okay. Take a Hope.
And I do a d10 of damage.
1. That's a minor. That's stress. Okay. Anybody else?
I'm going to use my
Let's do
cleric bolt.
Okay.
Divine wielder. When I have a melee weapon equipped, it can fly from my hand to strike an enemy and return me. Treat it as though the weapon was at close range. Mark stress to also apply this attack to another target in range on the same attack roll. So I'm just going to slash at one and shoot at one of them and then slash at the other one. Both of them
Okay.
in hand to hand. And I
Is this still the same attack?
have to spend a.
Oh yeah. I mean, you guys are.
the same round.
You guys.
No, you just got. This is still the double attack.
No,
No,
we
they
moved on.
No.
That was with
Caroline.
Hope. She
Right.
did something with Hope, and now Bill's gone.
Okay, and I'm going to add. Can I add 2 hope to
You can spend as much as you want, right?
to add 2?
No, you can't.
You can only have
one hope?
one advantage.
Okay, I'm going to add 1 advantage to my 2 hit roll.
Okay.
Oh, I'm going to use reassurance, and I'm going to force you to re-roll that. All right.
Okay. How do you, from
It
where
says
you are,
once-
where you are, what do you? How do you reassure him as he's about to flub this?
Fine. You got
It's
this.
like I kind of see the swing of his axe, and I go, no, Dunwin, put your hips into it, put your back into it, plant those feet. So I'm calling out reassurance, so you get to
Don't aim where they
re-roll.
are, aim where they're going to be.
Yeah.
Lead into him, Dunwin. Lead into him.
They must. You have the choice to take either roll or to re-roll, but you have to take that
the new one.
result.
Yeah.
So basically, that's a once per short
One
rest.
do-over.
Yeah.
Thank you. Totally doing that over.
That's the. I got that just for Ivar.
Yeah.
Because he's always.
He doesn't
What's
look
going
at
on?
himself.
No, he's
17
doing
killing
fine
it.
tonight.
I've been killing it.
And round. That still hits. Roll for damage.
Now, can I spend another hope to add an advantage or a d6 to the
I
damage?
do. I don't. No, I don't think so.
Have you used mine yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Yeah,
mine-
because
mine
no,
is different.
advantage can only be attack rolls.
Got it.
Mine is different.
Yours is different because it's special ability.
Well, that's better. 7.
7. That is a hit
Modifier
point.
plus on the damage.
Okay.
And then, do I roll it for each, or is that on both?
That's on both.
Okay. Yay.
I get 3 action tokens. 3 action tokens. I'm going to activate the 3 pixies.
I feel like we should use.
I am going to spend a fear for their group special ability,
No.
which allows freedom of movement, where they can single out the largest target,
Oh,
swarm it,
Oh shit!
Getting
Gotta
away.
get ready to get the one by
as the blight pixies begin to swarm you. They get a +5 to the swarm effect. 5 + 5 is a 10. What's your evasion?
What's your? It starts at 10.
10.
So
10. All right.
What
Was
was
it a meter beat it?
Yes, meter beat it. However,
Can I?
they are swarming because of the fear token. They get 4d6 on damage.
Am I considered very close to the giant?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
No, he's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
you're
He was
very
on the other
close.
side of him. They were sandwiching.
I am your
raptors.
shield. I will mark stress to stand in way. Well, I will actually take a hit point.
Okay.
I'm out of stress, so can I spend a stress if I don't have stress?
No. No, you cannot spend the
It's kind
stress.
of like
Nope.
fear.
Yeah.
Can I give him a strap
Yeah,
to
hope.
use?
You don't have hope, you can't use
I'm gonna let you touch my
Exactly. Exactly.
Never mind.
So 4d6 weapon damage for the swarm.
Here's a question. It's like,
7, 11, 12
I can fear one of
points
your stats,
of
so I don't know if I can-
blight damage.
Yours is. How come yours has got to be better than 1, 2, 3? No, it's 4, 9, 14.
14.
Is that-
Mm.
So 12 is
12 would
a
be
major. Do you have armor?
Yes.
Yeah. So you can.
What's your armor value?
5.
So that drops it to a 7.
So you might
If,
wanna
if you want to use one of your armor
Yeah.
slots.
Which drops it to a minor.
She wrote down 1, 2, 3 in the damages instead of her
Or-
4, 9, 14. How'd you get 1, 2, 3? That's gonna go wrong by looking.
Because underneath it says mark 1 HP, mark 1 HP.
That'll finish my turn.
I know.
That's what it says.
That finishes my turn. I don't
My
know what
mending
you're
touch
looking
spell says I lay my hands upon a creature and channel healing magic to close their wounds. I can heal a hit point or a stress. Can I do that on myself?
I think so, right?
Should be able to
Or
yourself.
is that only during downtime for him?
No, this is This is a domain effect. It's like my spell.
Right, but what does it say? Does it say specifically a target or anybody that you target?
Lay hands upon a creature.
Yeah, yourself as a creature. Yeah.
Okay.
You can do that as your turn.
Okay.
So he's casting magic. I'd like to move within close range of the pixies, and then
Okay, where are you at?
I'm in the back there, so I don't know how far I can move.
You can move right into base.
Well, I don't need to be in base.
You
I
don't
just
need to
have
make an
be-
agility roll because
I
you
just
don't
have
want
to be
Yeah,
close.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
So I'm going to make a power push against the
Oh, is that your hand that said? I'm sorry.
the pixie that's like eye high of the giant. So
Okay.
I got to do a spell cast roll.
One that's crotch.
I will go ahead and spend a hope to get a extra advantage.
Hold on. Unless it's a reaction.
It's kind of
Does it say reaction?
All right. So I'm making my spell cast attack,
Okay.
which is oh no, that's okay. That's a 9, 13, 14 with fear.
Or two with fear. I get a fear.
Okay. Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So now, because that was with fear, I get a D10 and a D6 because that's
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm doing everything with fear. That's what adds to my damage. So.
That Dark Souls.
Oh, that was ugly. I got max on the D10, so 11.
11,
I
that's
got a single
that's
one.
major for pixies. That one is gone. You watch as
Because it was actually supposed to like blow
What's
it
your spell?
backwards too.
yeah,
So
like as you go to blow
So-
them, like what's the spell effect?
it's called a power push.
So as you go to push them away from
and just, like,
away from
disintegrate.
you just watch as the
With
pixie
wings.
blows apart. It like dozens of little pieces
Wings and legs.
land on the ground.
Okay.
You should eat more
My
calcium there, young pixie. Oh,
Help me.
Yeah, right. I am going to activate both
Oh.
pixies. They are going to each get an attack on Nyx. That is a 4 will miss and a 17
Hold on.
will hit.
Hold on. I might be able to do my thing now.
Yeah, because you cleaned one of your stresses.
Yeah.
You step in with shield.
Oh, okay, you get all your stuff spelled out.
I just love the fact that this smaller person was a giant.
I know, it's pretty funny.
Okay. Yeah, I jump in front and I will take the damage.
Take 1 point of damage, take a stress.
To reduce it by my strength.
Yep.
So nothing.
That'll finish my turn. I'm not going to spend fear. Oh, there's only 2 left. I can't do the counter. Okay.
You have to do the stress to do that.
Yep.
That gives you
I-
1 point of damage, right?
No, I cleared the stress,
Uh-huh.
so I had one stress
Yeah.
that I added to use this, and I reduced the damage by a value equal to my strength trait.
Which makes it a low thing, so you gain a stress, which means you have a 1 point of damage because you.
Correct. Correct.
Okay, so if your stress is completely full and you take another stress, you get a point of damage.
So you had to spend a stress to do the shield block,
Yes, I did.
Okay. right? So that means full. Now, you also said because you did that, you take a point of damage. Because you did that, right? That's what I heard you say.
No, the first time he would have
I
had to have
reduced
taken
my
his point.
last turn. I reduced my stress by 1.
No. Read the ability to me. That's where you're losing.
Which ability?
What you're doing.
The shield one.
This
Shield.
one.
Because that's where you're losing me.
Yes. When an ally very close to you is going to take damage,
Okay.
I mark a stress to stand in its way
Okay.
and take the damage instead. Reduce the damage by a value equal to your strength trait. I may also reduce the damage by spending a punch slots.
So does it drop it to 0?
Well, if it's a 1 damage and I have a 2 strength,
Okay. I'm missing the math. Okay.
How much
rolled-
damage
How
did
much
you do?
damage did you do?
I haven't rolled
you
yet
said
because
1.
of what you
You
did.
said 1.
No, I haven't rolled yet.
Oh, I thought you said
Oh,
1.
all right.
No, I said 1 missed. The other one hit.
So do the
And then I
damage.
was going to roll the d6
Okay,
for the damage,
okay.
which is a 2.
Okay.
right? And then you said that your strength trait reduces it by 2, which is a 0, which means you don't even take stress.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, if I rolled a 3,
Yeah.
you reduce it by 2, that'd be
I would've
1
taken
minor.
Or
But because you had no more stress
Armor, I
left,
could
then
use
you
my
would
armor.
take, or you
Oh,
can
yeah.
use your armor. Yeah.
well, I would. When you take an armor, you take stress too, right?
No.
You're using an armor slot.
No, your
to
armor slot
reduce the
reduces.
damage.
Oh, so
the
you
weapon
took
damage.
stress when you didn't need
Yeah, I
to.
took stress. and
Yeah.
I didn't need
Yeah,
to.
no, no.
Looks like
So
you took 2 armor slots. with
Yeah.
stress.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you actually been
yeah, I don't think you take
yourself
stress
stressed
when you use
out.
armor.
Yeah. No.
That's a lot of
Someone
stress
said
over
to
that.
take
Come
it,
on,
so I
Bill.
did.
Just because we're learning a new game, don't
Doesn't mean to
stress so
fuck it up.
much.
Yep.
All right, that'll finish
Don't
our
stress out.
You guys back up again.
Okay, I'm gonna use my quarterstaff
Oh.
to whack the other 2 pixies.
Can you attack 2 separate targets? You can only attack 1 target at a time. Unless you have a special ability that says if you spend hope, you can target more than 1 target.
I can use. Well, okay, actually, then I'll use my vicious entangle again to grab both of them.
Vicious entangle. Does the vicious entangle have height?
Mm-hmm.
Does it say?
There's no.
Don't you see that willow tree that's hanging over them?
I don't know if it says any
Yeah.
specific detail about what
It
entangle
doesn't.
does.
It doesn't.
What's it say?
On a success, roots and vines reach out from the ground and temporarily restrain.
Yeah, that feels like if something's flying because they have avoidance, they can't be restrained.
From the
Depends how-
ground.
Depends how high they are.
Technically, their special ability means that they have
Okay.
avoidance. They just can't be
Okay.
restrained. It's a condition avoidance thing. That's really
Okay.
all it means. So entangle won't
It's
work.
something
if
that
you
we're
use it.
learning that we didn't, haven't dealt with before.
Okay.
And I
Well,
always
then
forget
I
about the
will
lean
use
back.
my quarterstaff to attack the one that's in front of me.
Go for it. Put an action marker out.
7, 13,
Has everybody gone this turn?
Yeah, it's a 9.
I just haven't gone.
I just started
Don-
my turn. We've gone back and forth 3 times.
Oh, I missed like 3 turns.
It's in there.
13
Caroline.
with fear.
13 with
The
fear. That is fear token. Go ahead and roll for damage because it'll still hit.
How far can you move a turn?
What's
As
One
long as-
range?
Yeah, as long as nothing's blocking your
Just-
path,
Oh, okay.
you can move all the way up to where you want to go.
Oh, okay.
If there's something in your way,
Yeah.
like an opponent, or if it's difficult terrain, or there's a special marker out, you have to make an agility roll.
Oh, okay.
If you beat the agility
Oh.
difficulty check, then
Okay.
you finish your move.
So simple. Okay.
If not, you stop right there and that ends your turn.
Okay.
10.
I believe that's right, right? I think it's right.
Yeah, 10.
10.
10? I'm going to spend a fear and turn it into a minor. Okay.
Now we're beating up children?
Yeah, turn it into a minor.
It's my turn, isn't it?
No, minor. A minor.
Oh,
Like those
Minor?
kids that smoke pipes and they're 5 years old. They
dwarf
got a little.
got a beard.
I'm going to activate this pixie here. And then I'm going to spend a fear.
Try 30 years.
Blight ability, which means it will roll its attack against you with advantage. That is a 25.
Oh, damn.
It gets
Hopefully, that's
2d6 for its blight ability. That's a 7 for damage
Okay.
on your threshold. It'll finish my turn. Someone else go.
Minor.
I'm going.
No, so
Okay,
maybe
what are you doing?
take 1 hit point.
I'm going to move
Now,
so that I can
that's the
see
deal where the armor
pixies.
slot.
Okay.
You could use an
That
armor
one behind him there, and I'm going to go ahead
slot,
and
reduce it by
use.
Yeah, I've got more hit points than I do armor.
I'm going to first use my sneak attack
I know.
ability,
I'm just telling you that.
and that
I
is
wasn't telling you.
if your ally's in melee with the target, you get an extra D8 of
Okay.
damage. And
Roll
then,
it first.
yeah, I know. And then, yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. But I'll see. I just want to put that D8 so I know
My
it's there.
son is focused.
I have Clippy on.
I'm thinking I might need to go with Cubby.
Okay, so 10 with fear. Oh, no, sorry, 12 with fear.
Nice. 12 with fear will hit.
Okay.
I get a fear token.
Yeah, so
Put out
yeah, so
put out an action marker for you going.
we're using returning blade. So it's
And
gonna
we
be
still have to roll damage.
another D8.
It's being way
Plus
too,
two.
we call it,
Facetious.
no,
Oh, 8.
anal.
14 points of damage.
That's
Nice.
confusing.
Well, because these are both
Take
10
out
sided.
this one.
Like
We have 1 hit point left.
This is
I
the
didn't want to
10.
spend the fear. However, you
So
roll
I had a
fear.
0 and a 1, so that was 10
I get to
points.
go.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just gonna have an
Those are
attack.
those are the same. It's
Nick.
just like if you're rolling for
That
like a
is a 6
percentage.
plus
Mhm.
3
then you-
is
this
a
would be the
or no
first
plus 2
number,
on its move. 8.
Like the 10, 20.
What's your evasion, Nix?
Oh.
10.
Sorry.
10.
10. Okay, that'll miss. That'll end my turn. Somebody go next.
Who's
Is it
up?
just the one?
Yeah, that's all I had to activate. Yeah.
We only have one pixie left, or what do we have
Smoosh.
left?
Yeah,
Alright.
there's only
I was
one
going to
pixie.
name myself.
Who's going?
I'm going to use my scepter and I'm going to attack the creature.
Okay.
I'm going to +2 that.
Nix.
Okay, 8, 9, 10 with hope.
10 with
Hey, help.
hope. 10 will hit. That's yeah. That's a difficulty rating as a 10.
Alright. I
Where's
hit
he jumping?
a D8.
He's hopping just like the kangaroo.
That is 5 damage.
He ain't going to make it.
Spend a fear token.
He made it.
Turn into a stress.
How come every time I attack them, they make it a
Because
stress?
they don't like mushrooms.
You rolled with hope though, right? So someone else go.
Smash.
Okay, you go.
Oh,
There you go. Turn it into a bug.
I'm
squid.
Where
I'll
are
give
you?
you. I'll give you a
Are
hope
you-
to give you advantage.
You can spend
Okay.
hope.
Darling, turn it into bug juice.
smash.
What'd you get?
I missed with fear.
What'd you roll?
Well, what are you
7,
using
8?
to smash?
Oh no, 10.
Yeah, 10 is
Yeah,
a
did you have-
difficulty.
Forgot my plus
yeah,
2.
Yeah,
Yeah, 10.
roll for damage.
Okay. Thank you.
Squish it. Turn it into bug juice. That thing dodged
4.
my attack. And I don't
4?
like it.
I have no more fair to spend. It had 1 hit point left. Even. All right. Holy crap! And that's where we're gonna finish tonight.
Yeah, right?
Dude, that was cool.
Wow.
We've
I
got
have y'all
things
know
going
that
on.
Carol didn't come out and help us at all. What a host.
Maybe you
Wonder.
Maybe you asked too many questions.
This is good. I think I need to.
Maybe
If you're playing with counters,
He's such a good
write
fellow.
down where you're at. Don't just collect your counters and then
Yeah.
not know
Yeah.
where you're at.
Write down where your hope's at.
Yes, I got 3.
I agree. Write down your hope.
I like that. Just peachy keen.
Put it up here too. So,
That's good. I think I need to go with a stronger armor.
I put my shit away already.
Yeah, that's
Well-
why I kind of like the breastplate because it didn't lower or raise either,
Yeah, but
Well, it's
and it didn't make me cumbersome.
I think
well, it depends on what's attacking you too, because they just had to touch you. They didn't really have to do your damage to your armor, right?
yeah, and
Well,
and
no, I
We're
mean,
going
so-
against that.
I mean, the way it was kind of working is that, I was spending fear on my abilities because my abilities were where I was drawing my damage from.
Mm-hmm.
I was really lucky on my rolls. I was rolling like 16, 17 because I roll on a d20. So I was rolling, and they only get a +2 because of their move modifier when they attack. I don't get armor, whereas you guys do get armor, right? So I would move them into base with you and then spend fear for the special ability to kick in order to do more damage if I wanted to. Leaky, stinky. So it's like
way to go, hobo.
I think
double crit.
I
Easy.
Oh, I know. Damn, dude. That was a massive amounts of damage, bro.
well, and number one, I like how they make critical more valuable.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's hard. It's hard to like roll a crit. So I mean, like that's why I think like Dungeons and Dragons didn't, It's hard to roll a 20.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
mean, you
And
only
the
got a
best
5% chance.
Yeah.
And then the best you can do is doubling your damage.
Double your damage.
So if you have a
double your
dagger
dice
and you
roll.
roll a D4 and you roll a 1,
You get 2 points.
you do a massive amount of 2 points of damage. It's stupid.
Yeah, I know. I do like how they've made critical more valuable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also like that critical does a lot. Like you reduce the stress, you gain hope,
Hope.
you
Yeah.
max
you
out
get a
your
lot of
die
stuff.
rolls, and then that's your modifier to your die roll.
And I didn't roll
Add-
shitty in this game, so
Yeah.
I'm liking this game
Yeah.
already.
Yeah. But I think
It's
what-
funny you took something just to help me because you thought I was going to be
and
shitty
then
and
I
give
ended up
him
using
him
it
a
as
bunch of
help.
fear.
But I
Yeah.
think what I think this game has kind of done to all of you is the shock and awe of collaborative.
Yeah, it's
Like
good.
D&D is not overly collaborative.
No,
It really
no.
isn't.
It's like you go now, you go now, you go. Now.
Yeah,
But it's like
like-
it was cool. Like I could wait. I saw that I could do damage if something was like at a disadvantage. So I was like, okay, I'm waiting for somebody to throw it. When she said, "Oh, I'm gonna throw this entangle spell," I'm like, I'm gonna hold off then and
And
wait for them to be
How
entangled.
cool is that your hide ability matters?
It does. I didn't
It
get
really
one.
matters because they couldn't target you. Now,
Yeah.
I did have a special ability with the Raptors called Swarm Sense. I could have spent 2 fear for them to find you,
Right.
but I kept having to spend my fear for my damage abilities. And I couldn't gain enough fear. There was one round where I took 5 action tokens, right?
Right.
Because you guys had 5 successes in a row.
And,
Yeah.
and how did you not gain fear? I was like succeeding with fear all the time.
Yeah, but I was spending
He
it
was
as fast
spending
as I
it
was
as fast
getting
as
it.
he was
That's
getting.
because
Yeah.
I'm sneaking out of thinking of-
Oh, sorry. Hey, everybody.
Oh, yeah,
be
that's
safe,
right.
be kind, and we'll see you for Candela Obscura next Monday. Shattered Kingdom tomorrow. Fool's Errand on Sunday. Where they just, we're used to not being, online at 10. Sorry. Everyone, be kind, be safe. Don't forget.
Play a game.